maybe good evening, good morning to. Okay, thanks, Pilin. Okay, I see the first chat. I'm feeling very excited. Varun. Okay, if I pronounce your name wrongly, please pardon me. And if I do not call out your name, it's because there's quite a number of audiences as well. All right, welcome. I think we are slightly a little bit early. It's going to start in about 30 seconds time. Okay, Kelvin from Malaysia, Pilin from Singapore, from India. Thank you. Okay, great. I am very glad that you guys are here because this workshop is relevant for anywhere in the world. And just let me know any point in time if, let's say, my sound is not clear, or let's say the aircon is too cold. Now, if the aircon is too cold, you got to adjust yourself, okay? Okay, I'm just kidding. All right, let's get started immediately because I really treasure time. I'm not sure what time is it now on your end, but let me share with you something. I think time is not the most important thing on earth. So let's go ahead and talk about today's topic: how to create exponential profits with the power of options. Okay, so now as a warm out, as I just invite more people to come in, there's like a number of you guys already. Okay, now I got a question to ask you guys. Right now, this is a snapshot of the S&P 500. In case you're very new to the stock market, this is what the stock market looks like. It goes up, it comes down, and right now it is somewhere here. Now, based on this view, can I ask for your opinion? Do you think the stock market will be going up, will be going down, or will be going sideways? Now, if you think it's going to go up, type U. If you think it's going to go sideways, S. And if you think it's going to go down, type D. Aim to actually make an opinion. I know some of us, we are not sure, right? Now, nothing is 100% confirmed, guarantee sure, but based on your best assessment, let's practice ourselves as investors, correct? So is it U? Is it S? Is it D? Oh, we have friends from USA. Oh, hi, Z. Is it Z McLean? Okay, Jasmine. There's a bit of time lag as well as I speak and look at your comments, right? There's maybe about 10 seconds time lag. So as I ask you guys question, I'm looking for your comments. I'll actually be filling up feelers, okay? Okay, some say down, some say up, some say sideways. Manfong say up. Okay, U, S. Okay, great. Thanks for participating. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Or in fact, I want to share with you. In the next 1.5 hours to 2 hours, my job is to give you the answers to where the stock market is going and also give you the ability to get answers on your own. How many of you like that? If you like that, please help me type A. A means answers plus ability. If you don't like that, I'm not sure why you're here. Maybe you're here to, watch me do some stand-up comedy. Cannot be, correct? Okay. Now, let me share with you something that, next question that is even more important than the first question. In fact, it's both equally important. But assuming you're right, some of you say that it's going to go up, some of you say it's going to go side, some of you say it's going to go down. Assuming you're right, you're right that it's going to go up or sideways or down. Do you have a system currently to profit from this particular information and deduction? If you have, please help me type Y. Y for yes, N for no. Or if you're unsure, type question mark. I would like to understand where are you guys at this point in time so I can help you guys better and really make the best use of this time together. Okay? So yes, okay, all of you like to have the ability as well as the answers. Now, so actually from the, I would say your answers, whether you have a system or not, right? I can roughly guess what is your investing experience. But again, just to let me know, where are you? Is it B, beginners, E, experience, or S, season? And if you are a beginner, you are here, congratulations. You are starting out correctly by learning. For me, I started out without even learning and I got burned myself initially. If you're experienced, good to continue to learn. And if you're seasoned, I'm very glad that you're humble enough and also like really continue to learn, because I also continue to attend courses and I fly overseas last time before COVID. Okay, so let me see. Okay, beginners, experience, season, and most of y'all don't have a system. Okay, so I want to share with you guys this. Now, in case, regardless where you are, whether you're a beginner, you're seasoned, or even experienced, right? There are 3 key reasons why you're not making profits consistently yet. The answer is yet, or the key statement is yet. Meaning to say, very soon, once you understand these 3 key reasons and you can overcome them, you will start to make profits. And really, thanks you guys for really being participative. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, I feel like I'm talking to myself, right? And then you'll see me telling lame jokes to myself to entertain myself. But thanks for participating. Now, these 3 reasons, let me know which one is relatable to you. And then I'll teach you how to overcome them. I'll give you a solution to each of these reasons. Okay, I want to start off by saying, right, in case you don't know who I am, I'm not going to introduce myself too much. My name is Sean. I should introduce my name from the start, right? In case you guys think, who is this guy? And I have been really passionate about investing because to me, it has helped me in my finances and changed my life. In fact, if you go and search on online for me, I've been giving up really like investing ideas, telling people specifically what to buy. How many of you already know me? If you know me, you can type my name, Sean. Okay. If you don't know me, it's okay. Let's get to know each other. Now, I want to share something which is a bit disturbing to me. Okay. Because in 2020, you can see the timestamp on the 25th of March, right here, you can see, I posted the exact stocks I will be buying at a period in time. I posted and I told them, this is what I'll buy. Now, and you guess what? If you have been following me since March 2020 and you have been updating, really like listening to what I've been saying, right? Most of these stocks, right? Okay, just for example, most of these typically actually has went up quite a lot. Now, what's the reason? Because in March 2020, it was when COVID hit really hard, the stock market went down. And I really tell them, I really tell the people online, I posted it publicly, okay, at no cost at all, to say these are the stocks I'll buy. Go ahead. If you want to actually take them as reference, go ahead and do it. So most of the stocks, right, it has gone up by more than 100%. Quite a number of them, more than 100%. Is that good results? If it's good results, please tell me type G for good. If it's okay, type O. If it's bad, type B, okay? Each of us have our own expectation. Maybe you can make like thousands percent in like 2 years, correct? But for me, I've actually given stock ideas publicly that has made 100%. And I share them openly, okay? Okay, so learn from, you learned about me doing the One Punch Man workout. That's a topic for another day, correct? So today I'll be talking about the one punch way of getting the stock market, okay? So now, the thing is this, after I posted this, a lot of them actually thank me and say they have made money as well. So I was very, very happy. But can you all make a guess, right? Out of the many, many comments that I get, I've gotten like 11,000 over comments, right? Do you think most of the people actually profit together or most of the people did not profit? So if you think that most of them profit, type P. If you think that most of them missed out, type M. P or M. Now, I'm very, very sad to say, right, that a lot of them, in fact, it's a small percentage that actually make money together with me, even though I posted exactly what I'm buying, you know. So I was so confused. And I asked myself, what is the reason that people still don't make money after I tell them exactly what stocks to buy? And I realized reason number one, because I talked to some of them are my friends, and I realized they ask a lot of questions. Where do you check this? Where do you check that? Which are good questions. Okay, so yeah, most of them missed out, right? I think you all guessed it. Sinkiet, Karen, you all guessed it right. The number one reason is this. The first reason, not number one reason. First reason is a lot of people don't have confidence without proper training. So a lot of people ask me, why am I giving this talk again? You know, by the way, in case you all didn't know, I have not been teaching investing for almost since COVID, because I was making money from stock market and doing other things. So I didn't really teach investing much anymore. But I realized that even I share freely, I still need to train people properly. How many of you can relate to this? If you can relate to this, even if I tell you what to buy, you may not know what to buy. You need me to show you exactly step by step. Please type 1. Meaning to say you can relate to reason number 1. Now the solution is very simple. Later, I will do some live demonstration and explanation, because my hope is this: if I can show you exactly step by step how to click, where to click and things like that, I do hope that it will help you a lot more. So this is my hope for you. Okay. So unfortunately, because of the time zone, the market may not be open, but no problem. This particular demonstration will be able to help a lot of you guys. And at the same time, if you are very new to investing, really take a look at how I'm doing it, because the stock market is actually very, very simple. Many people tend to complicate things, but it's very simple. I'll be showing you, and I'll do my best, because I've not been explaining all this for quite a while. I'll do my best to keep it really simple. This is something that I hope to do. Okay. Oh, so many of you put 1. So no confidence without proper training, which is fair, correct? I can teach you how to swim, show you the PowerPoint slides, but if you do not go into the water together with me and start swimming, maybe it's not so easy. So this is solution number 1. Now, I want to share with you the next thing. Now, let me ask you this. The reason number 2 of why people do not profit from the stock market consistently yet. Very simple. Let me ask you this question. Look at stock A, look at stock B, look at stock C. Given a choice, which stock would you like to own? A, B, or C? Can you tell me? Given a choice, which stock would you like to own? A, B, or C? I would like to know your perspective. Okay. Some of you say C. Well, that's very fast. You don't even know how to invest. Alif, I'm so glad you're here. Because this is really a way, right, that can make many of us normal people really financially wealthy, I would say. Okay. Many of you guys say C. Oh, some of you say B. So interesting. Now, can I share with you all something very interesting? Out of these three stock, right? Out of these three stock, there's a particular stock that's called the SPY, S&P 500 ETF. Now, this is the particular stock that Warren Buffett himself, if you don't know who is Warren Buffett, he's one of the richest investor on earth. He himself recommends that normal investors go for it. He said that if you are very new, if you don't know how to invest, go for SPY, S&P 500. Okay, can you all make a guess which one is it, A, B, or C? Now, I want to share with you something very, very shocking to some of you guys. In fact, right, A, B, and C are all the same stocks. A, B, and C are all the same stocks. But why do they look different? It's because they are of different time frame. Now, let me explain to you. Some of you say you want stock C. Some of you say you want stock B. Now, let me share with you. Stock A is actually S&P 500. It's SPY. Stock B is S&P 500 as well, and stock C as well. It's just that stock A is a one-day chart. Now, if I show you a one-day chart, it looks like this. It goes up, it goes down, it fluctuates a lot. If I show you a 1 month chart, it looks like this. And if I show you a 1 year chart, it looks a little bit more predictable. Now, my friends, this is something that a lot of people make mistakes when they are actually beginning to invest. So the key mistake that a lot of people make, right, is this. Now, remember I told you that I already told people specifically what to buy, and it has gone up by 100% and even more, right? But I can tell you, after I tell people what to buy, some of them, they buy a little later than me, which is fair because it was on YouTube. Maybe they found my video 2 or 3 months later. So some of them bought here. Now, if they buy here, can I ask you something? Will they still make money? Yes or no? Y or N? Y for yes, N for no. If they buy 2 months later, will they still make money? The answer is yes, because it still goes from about $200 over dollars to $300 over dollars, which is quite a lot, which is 30, 40, 50%, correct? Which if you are new for the first time, it is still not bad. If you invest, let's say, $100,000, it's an additional $30,000 as cash, correct? I mean, if you cash it out. Now, they will still make money, but unfortunately, do you know what happened? Once they buy here, can you see that the price drop? They actually sell here, and they message me and say, Sean, why you recommend me these kind of stocks? I'm losing money. And then after that, I would convince them and say, no. It's actually, you should pull your time frame longer. And then they will buy here, and then they sell here. Now, this is a very common mistake of a lot of people. The common mistake is this. We all want to make money fast. Do you guys agree? If you agree, type A, that we want to make money fast. Now, I think we have to be honest and say that we want to make money fast. Now, the mistake that a lot of people think, right, is that they set up the wrong time frame for investment. What do I mean by set up the wrong time frame for investment? It's very, very simple. Because initially, when I ask you, correct, will the stock market go up, down, or sideways? One key question you should ask me, what is a time frame? But a lot of us give different answers because in our mind, we have different time frames. Does it make sense? And most of the people's time frame, unfortunately, is very short term. When it's very short term, it is very hard to predict. Now, let me just show something, okay? This is a very important thing. If you can take away this, I guarantee you that your investment will do a lot better. This is something I really assure you. Okay, now let me show you this. This is studies done by fund houses and research and universities. So many will say it's not something that I cook up from the meat air. Now let me show something very, very important. Okay, can you see? Give me a while. Okay, can you see? This is the S&P 500. Now, there's a lot of numbers and things like that, right? But let me explain to you. Over the years, sometime the S&P 500 goes up. When it goes up, it means that in January 1st to 31st December, it went up 5%. Sometimes it goes up 30%. Sometimes it goes down and lose money. It goes down by 10%. That's possible, depending on when you buy it, correct? Now, within a year, the stock market goes up, the stock market goes down. However, my friends, please look at this very carefully. If you pull your time frame, meaning to say, if you decide to invest 5 years and above, can you all please help me type 5 years? Meaning to say, you tell yourself, I'm in the investment game for the long run. Now, some of you may be very disappointed now. You say, Sean, I do not want to make money 5 years later. I want to make money now. That's okay. That's okay. I also want to make money next week and next month. I will share with you how to do that. But your time frame must be at least 5 years. Can you all please put 5 years? It's very, very important. Okay, very important. Can you see? If you invest 5 years and above, right? You see, it's 10%. It's 10%. In fact, look at the whole thing. There is almost no losing 5 years period. What does it mean? It means that if you buy the stocks, okay, if you buy the S&P 500 5 years ago and you hold until 1948, you will make 10%. If you buy 5 years ago and you hold until 1949, meaning you say you bought at 1944, correct? 1944 plus 5 years, you'll be 10%. As long as you are willing to be in the game for at least 5 years, right, the chance of you losing money is almost zero. How many of you love the idea that you can go in there knowing that you can almost 100% make money? Now, I say almost zero because definitely there will be some years that will not be, I would say, it will still go down, correct? Example for COVID or things like that. There will still be some years, can you see? Over the years, it goes down. Sometimes the 5 years period can go down 2%, can go down 0.25%. But can you see the loss is very little? Now, with this knowledge in mind, I'm not asking you that you must buy and hold 5 years. I'm not. I'm saying that when you analyze a stock or when you have a 5-year investment plan, the chance of you losing money is almost near zero. If you love that, right? And if you really want to have no chance of losing money, you can look at 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. Now, too many people are too impatient. So I want to ask you guys honestly, which one do you want? Do you want A, make a lot of money in 1 year, or B, make a lot of money in 3 years and then for the rest of your life? A or B? I want to actually test you guys. A or B? Okay, yes, correct. No, Azima. Azima, okay, if I pronounce your name, please forgive me. Pronounce wrongly. Okay, do you want A or do you want B? Just make money 1 year and then next year maybe don't know what happen. Or B, spend 3 years to really build, then the rest of your life make money consistently. Now, is B correct? Okay, some of you put A. David put A. Now, actually, we also want to make a lot of money in 1 year. But I want to tell you something. Most of the people or most of the serious fund managers, even Warren Buffett, when you invest into his fund initially, he said that if you want to invest in me, give me 3 years. You don't go and pressure me every year. If you give me 3 years, I can make you money. I can almost guarantee you. He actually said that, okay? So I want you guys to know something. Okay, before you all be too disappointed, then click stop and then get out of the webinar, right? I want to share with you this. I train all my students for many, many years already. I started training people since 2010, 2011. So more than 10 over years. What does it mean? It means, right, if I can teach people how to make money for 10 over years, right, it is not a hit and run thing, you know. Because I do know that some people can make money in 1 year or 6 months or 2 years. Sometimes make money 1 year, 2 years is considered lucky. But if you can make money consistently for 10 years, go through COVID and then still make money, is this considered luck or is this skills? L is luck, S is skills. Which one do you want? You want luck or skills? So let me give you some examples. Although I train my students to think long term, they make money immediately. Okay, let me give you an example. So in 2011, there's this guy called Manson. Now, I want to show you examples of people who are trained more than 10 years ago. If I show people who I trained a few months ago, I tell you the stock market is going up. Everybody makes money. What's the point? Anybody can show you results a few months ago or since COVID. Super easy one. But let me give you an example. So Manson, okay, you see 2011, after I trained him, this is his results. Every month make some money here and there. Later, I'll show you exactly how to do. Now, the reason why I show this is not to show off, but to tell you how powerful it is when you are able to think of a long-term perspective and make money in the short run. Okay, you must think long-term. Just like when you choose a husband or wife, right? You must think long-term. Is this suitable to be husband or wife? Does that mean that only like when you, okay, although this guy is like you want to be with them forever, correct? But that doesn't mean you start enjoying yourself when it's very long. It's like now you can start to do dating and start to actually hold hands and things like that. You can start to enjoy the benefits of it, okay? If it's a lousy example, please forgive me now, okay? So like the stock market is the same one. Think of those that can give you potential long term. Then in the short run, you can make money also. So he's making like a few hundred every single month. You can see okay, every single month. And then I can tell you what happened 3 years later. Okay, let me show you again. This is what I want to give hope for you guys. 2011, he come and learn. Okay, 3 years later, he messaged me. He said that he started with 10,000, now 50,000. Okay, and then I show you. In October, he messaged me again. Let me show you. October, he said that thank you very much. Now my passive income is more than my salary. How many of you would like to achieve that? If you like to achieve that, please type me, because I'll be teaching you exactly what I teach him. I'm not kidding you. Today, I will teach you. Today, I'll teach you, okay? So, but the thing is this, I need you guys to think long term. I make him think long term. I say, hey, 10 years, I want you to tell me this stock can last 10 years or not. If you don't want to hold this stock for 10 years, don't even do the monthly strategy. No, okay? So you must want stocks that is 10 years one. Later, I'll go through a bit more in details, okay? So, by the way, this 2013, 2015, he continued to thank me. So, I want to tell something. The strategy that I'm going to teach you, it can last for years and years and years and generation, because you must choose stocks that last for years and years and generation. Don't go and look for stocks that don't know what is it, then just because everybody is buying, you go and buy, it will hit you very hard. Okay, so you can see this one 2000. He here message me now. He said, "Wow, I earned $90,000 already." Okay, this one is for the whole year lah. Then he even showed me the results, $91,000. And then 2017, 2018, he keep messaging me now. Okay, so my point is this: whatever you learn today, you can set up for the long term. Can you all please tell me type LT, long term? The setup is long term. After you set up, then short term you make profit. It's just like you go for very good long term property, then every month collect rental. It makes sense, You don't try to hit and run. Everybody try to guess and hit and run. Okay? Can So this is the second situation. Number one situation, no confidence. Number two situation, the time frame is wrong. Think long term, profit short term. Okay, okay. So this one comes from my heart. I mean, by the way, I want to say this very upfront. The reason why we are doing all these webinar, later do we have something to market to you and things? Obviously have. But I want to tell you this. I want you to set that aside first. Because that one, whether you want to join or not, is up to you. Right now, I feel that my job is a privilege for me to talk to you right now. I want to give you the best of my best. Is that fair? If it's fair, help me type F. F means I don't just because maybe later I got something to promote to you, our classes and that means that what I say now is not true. What I say now, right, is really from my heart. I'm not really concerned whether you join me later or not. I mean, I'm concerned now, but the thing is, I want you to make sure I give you my best, okay? Fair, So, okay, so this is the thing, set out long term. Long term is how long? 5 years, 10 years, 5 years. The longer you can think, the better it is. But for beginners, think of 5 years. If I ask you to think 10 years, sometimes a bit too long, okay? Now, situation number 3 is this. I've met a lot of investors. They buy investment, they buy unit trust, nothing wrong with that. It's growing, but very slow like tortoise. Slow, almost like inflation. So how many of you experience this? Yeah, some of my investment grow, but super slow. How come people can go so fast, mine so slow? If this relates to you, tell me type 3. Tell me type 3. Okay? Okay, so I want to share with you. The tortoise, you all heard before tortoise and the rabbit, right? Tortoise, if you calculate how much they can walk, they can walk 3 miles per hour. Now, can a tortoise go fast or not? How can a tortoise confirm win the rabbit? How? It's very simple, my friends. Actually, I've been thinking a lot. If I'm the tortoise and I'm going to raise the rabbit, right? I raise him not on the land. I raise him in the water. Now, what am I talking about? There are certain things that's disadvantage one, and there are certain things that's advantage. So, okay, I think got airplane fly past because they want to check out what I'm doing. Okay, just kidding. So now I want to share with you. The reason number 3 why a lot of people don't make money consistently or very slow is because they do not leverage on the power of options. Options is super powerful. Options is like putting the tortoise in the water, then it can go a lot faster. How many of you want to go faster one? Okay, means tortoise is slow and steady, correct? Why not put him in the water and be fast and steady? If you like that, can you please tell me type OP, options? OP also means overpower in gaming. And this is very important. Okay, so only one person experience 3. Maybe some of you didn't even start yet. Okay, so I want to share with you before I begin to talk about options, because this whole class I'll be talking about options and how to use it. I want to quote Warren Buffett say. Warren Buffett in 2002, in his annual report, he writes in writing where everybody can see him write. He said that derivatives, a derivative is option. Okay, option is a derivative. He said that options or derivatives are financial weapons of mass destruction, while now latent are potentially lethal. Now, can I ask you this? When you read this statement, if you don't know how to invest, you read this statement, in your opinion, is Warren Buffett saying that options is good or bad? G or B? If you think that he's saying that options good, type G. If you think that he said options are bad, type B. How will people interpret this? The reason why I want to address this right now is because some of you may be seasoned investors, some of you may be new investors, but when you read more about options, inevitably, people will quote Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors, saying that they are weapons of mass destruction. Oh, you all say G. So you all like weapons of mass destruction. I love the way you all think. Now, because when I share with my investors friend, I already share with them. They say, hey, options, Warren Buffett say is bad, because Warren Buffett say is weapons of mass destruction. Now, actually, in another annual report, this is 2002, you see, he said that, I actually go and read his annual report. I don't want to just listen to people, correct? You must do your studies. Weapons of mass destruction, derivatives, okay? Now, interestingly, on page 13, the same annual report, this 2002, on page 13, he says something, he said that I sometimes engage in large-scale derivatives transaction in order to facilitate certain investment strategy. Meaning to say, he said, I also use weapons of mass destruction, but I also use. Now, I want to tell something. If you all know what's weapons of mass destruction, right, it's very powerful. It's like nuclear bomb. As a country, Will you want to have nuclear bomb? If you don't have nuclear bomb, if you don't have the weapons, you are at a disadvantage. If you have the nuclear, you are at an advantage. So my friends, please be at the advantage, because Warren Buffett has been using derivatives to make more than $4.5 billion almost every single year using one of the strategy. And using another strategy, he actually make another $12 billion a year. I want to tell you something. Warren Buffett and very powerful investors, right? They use options correctly. They deploy what I call the Buffett options. There are ways to use it wrongly, there are ways to use it correctly. But I want you guys to have the advantage. How many of you love that? If you like to have an unfair advantage, type A. Okay, maybe you don't want it to be unfair, right? But at least we ourselves, if we are investing for ourselves and for our family, make sure we have the advantage, okay? Type A, and today I want to give you the advantage. Now, so I want to share these three things already. Okay, no confidence. Number two, it's actually the wrong time frame. Number three, don't know how to use options. So I want to dive deep into how to use options. But before that, let me tell you who am I a little bit more. For me, today, I'm representing Buffett Online School, which is by Mary Buffett. I'll explain a bit more. So I've been invited to universities. I've written many books. In the past, I used to actually travel around the world to like share with people until I sort of like retire. I sold off my education company, featured in many media. I was also the SIAS lecturer. In case you all don't know what's SIAS, in Singapore, SIAS, the organization, we are the watchdog. We want to make sure that people don't make big claims, don't anyhow have scams and things like that. So because a lot of people's hard-earned money, we want to make sure that we protect investors' money. So that's from SIAS. So I'm also the co-author of this book called 7 Secrets to Investing Like Warren Buffett. I co-author with this lady called Mary Buffett. That's why I can use his method. I know his method intimately because I'm privileged to be trained under her. I flew over to learn from her many years ago. I paid a lot of money now, but the good thing is I never regret because it helped me make a lot of money back. Okay, so Mary Buffett, actually in 2020, just before COVID, she came to Singapore to launch the online school, which is called Buffett Online School, which is who we are representing now. So a bit of commercial break, don't mind me, because it's my obligation to share with you all this. So this is me, this is Mary Buffett, and we have two other very strong trainers called Chloe and Pete. Any one of you know them? If you know them, please help me type their name, okay? Chloe and Pete. So Pete is a fund manager in Singapore as well. So we also own a fund. So whatever that we teach you is not theory. We do manage money, okay? So Mary, right? Who is Mary, by the way? Mary Buffett, right, is actually the former daughter-in-law of Warren Buffett. So we don't bullshit if you tell you that she's still with the family. She's not. She actually trained directly from Warren for 12 years. And then she started to actually write books, and she ran a UK Buffettology fund. Using what she learned from Buffett, she ran the fund. Now, let me explain how powerful the unfair advantage is. If you invest in the stock market for the past 5 years, you probably make about 50%. Just the stock market, like general stock market. If you invest in Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett had a fund, it is 62%. Now, can I ask you this? The disciple of Warren Buffett, Mary Buffett learned from Warren Buffett, right? So is it fair? Is it fair? Because she's the disciple, So what do you think? Do you think she did better than him, or maybe about the same? If you think she did better, type B. If you think about the same, type S. What do you think? A disciple, if you are his disciple, what do you think? Can you do better than him? He's the master, Actually, let me share with you. She did a lot better than him. More than 10% better than him. It became such a big news, okay? That they say the fund that beat Buffett. So this is the Buffettology fund now. Can you see? By Mary Buffett. So Warren Buffett made 110%. She made almost double for the investors. So it's a very big news. This one was just recently released only, 2011, okay? So you can see it has been many actually people feature about her. So if you have not heard about her before, you will hear about her very soon. And the fund is actually in billions of dollars already. So whatever we teach you today, it is learn how to beat Warren Buffett. You can be better than Warren Buffett. You can be better than Mary Buffett. You can be better than all of us. Why? Because you're standing on the shoulders of giant. Okay? So the solution number 3, I want to share with you guys to make money fast and steady. I don't need to be slow and steady. Fast and steady. We use option strategy, and we use Buffett option strategy. Can you all please tell me type BOS, Buffett option strategy? There are many option strategy out there, but we want to use the Buffett rules one. Otherwise, sometimes can be very haywire. Okay. You watch my one YouTube. Okay. That time because nothing to do, I started to do workout. So people ask me how come I got so much time to do workout. Because my investing, my other income is financing me. Okay, so if you want to do workout, but don't make it an excuse. You should start to do workout whether you got money or not. So when you become healthier, you can perform better also. Okay, So now, I want to share with you, this is the title of our workshop, Exponential Profits with the Power of Options. And for me, I want to say something very important. I don't like to take high risk on. I like to be low risk and make high returns. How is that possible? Let me show you step by step. And today I'm going to share with you at least 2 very powerful ways that Buffett has been using. And I will show you articles and also recordings, documentation of how he used, so that you know that it's not like own self cook up one. It is actually, he wrote it, he actually published it, and then I show you how he used, and then how I use, and how we can use also, okay? So now, the first advantage of using Buffett options, right? The advantage is you can create income. This particular method is very suitable for people who want to see monthly income or weekly income. If you like to have certain income, please help me type the $ income. You can be better than Warren Buffett. I'm not kidding you, because the thing is, I mean, now we have a lot more advantage than him, because last time he want to buy a stock, he must go and buy the report and things. Now using internet, we can do it already. Later I show you how, okay? So, okay, income strategy. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, before that, I want to ask, are you guys ready to go through the option strategy? If you are ready, help me type ARA, because transition, I've been talking a bit of stories and then now I want to go through some of the very theory and also technical portion. It's very, very important. It is how Manson, how myself, how a lot of people actually make income to supplement or even overtake our own salary. So okay, are you guys ready? Ready? Now, let me tell you what happened first, and then I'll show you dissect step by step, and then I'll do a demonstration. Now, the first time that Warren Buffett was recorded using options is in 1993. So it's not a recent thing already. He has been using for decades already. Yeah, correct. More than how many years? 30, 40 over years, okay? So now, this is called the Buffett options secret strategy. Why do I say secret strategy? He has been using it for so many years, but nobody actually knows exactly how, and nobody even know he used it until, for myself, I flew over, I learned from the Buffett family, then I realized the secret, okay? So he used this particular secret or this strategy on this particular company called Coca-Cola. Can you all please help me type KO? Help me type KO. KO is don't go and sleep, okay, or knockout. Okay, the thing KO is actually the stock symbol of Coke. If you are very new, every stock, if you want to buy them, you must know this thing called stock symbol, which is not difficult to find. You use Google, can find already. Okay, so now let me explain to you step by step what he did. The first thing is this: in April 1993, Coca-Cola stock price was $39 per share. This one can understand, no? This one was April 1993. I'm just bringing you back to the time where he actually did the first time. So Warren Buffett liked these stocks. If you know by now, Warren Buffett owns a lot of Coca-Cola shares. But how did he actually buy it? And what happened back then? Let me bring you back to the history. Okay, now, instead of buying the stock immediately at $39, he used options. Let me use the terms that the options terms, then I will explain to you step by step. So Warren, he sell options. Can you help me type the word sell? S-E-L-L. Okay, the past tense is sold, but he sell options. So in the options market, we can buy and we can sell. Later, I'll explain a bit more in detail about how much you need to sell and what is the requirement, what kind of brokerage. Okay, but we go through Warren Buffett first. Don't knock out, okay? Okay, so he sell put options. Okay, the number, I'm not going to explain too much in detail because 50,000 is a lot here. Look, he got a lot of money, that's why he can sell so much. He sell put options. So can you help me type? Okay, so I'm asking you to type a few things so you can remember. Can you help me type sell? Then help me type put. P-U-T. P-U-T. There are 2 types of options. So one type of option is called put options. He sell Coca-Cola put options for $1.50 per share. Okay, this one, right, is when you sell something, you collect money. So for every share that he sells a put option on, he gets money. Okay, I'll explain in a while. Now, these options has an expiry date of December. Now it's April. So he sell an option for December, which is 8 months. So this option is 8 months option. And the exercise price is $35. Wow, so many things. If you are new, don't worry. That's where Sean is here, okay, to guide you through. Now, so you can see, he sell, in short, he sell a December 35 put, or he sell a 8 months 35 put. Now, what does that mean? What does it mean? Okay, what it means is this, Okay, so I want you to imagine. This is Warren Buffett. Okay, I mean, don't you imagine, this is Warren Buffett, okay? So Warren Buffett, he want to buy this stock called Coca-Cola. But right now, Coca-Cola stock price is $39. So Warren Buffett, right, is a very strong investor. And you must understand how strong investor think. Strong investor, when we see the stock price is $39, Do you think we want to pay higher or do we want to pay lower? Can you tell me? H for high, L for low. I want to test your common sense. If you give me the wrong answer, I don't know how to help you, okay? When we see a stocks we want to buy, do we want to pay higher price or lower price? Please give me the right answer. Otherwise, I don't know how to continue this lecture already. H or L, high or low? Low lah, okay? Lucky. Or give me the correct answer. Hey, nobody want to pay higher price to buy things. Mehana. Maybe unless you want to buy branded goods, you want to pay more price, then show off to your friend. You pay $1,000, I paid $2,000 to show off you got more money. But doesn't make sense. Okay, so you want to buy lower price. So instead of buying the stock, okay, I understand. He go into the options market, the OP market. And then the options market, right, he writes, okay, or he sell 35 put. When you sell a 35 put, right, let me explain to you. It is like selling insurance. Help me type INS, insurance. It's like selling insurance. What do I mean? Now, out there, got a lot of people already. Let me just draw some people. Let's say this guy, his name is called Tom. Okay? Tom has Coca-Cola shares. Okay, so he's a shareholder. So Tom hold Coca-Cola shares. And Coca-Cola shares now is $39. Okay? If the story you don't understand, later you ask me again. Okay? But Tom, he owns shares. Because now in the stock market, a lot of people got shares. Some people want to buy shares. Some people already have shares. So Tom is one of those who have Coca-Cola shares. And the shares now is $39. Warren Buffett goes to Tom, okay? Warren Buffett goes to Tom and say, hey, Tom, you know Coca-Cola, right? Maybe a lot of sugar, everything, right? Who knows, the government will ban. Then if the government ban, the price may drop. Correct? True, right? So some of the shareholders, right, after they buy the shares, they are very unsure, they're very scared. Do you all know people like that? After you buy shares, you're very scared. You don't know whether you'll go up or go down. Then they every day cannot sleep. If you know someone like that, help me type I. I means you met this kind of person before. Or maybe you yourself like that. After you buy, will it go down? Will it go up? Will it go down? Will it go up? Okay? So a lot of people very scared because they are not sure about what the stock they buy. So Warren Buffett tell him this, I'm going to sell you a 35 put. What it means is this, I'm going to sell you a insurance. If the stock price goes down, don't care go down how much, even go down to zero, every single share, I will still buy from you at 35. So the insurance coverage is 35. Okay? Even the share go down, worst case scenario, you still get $35 per share. I still take over from you. How many of you can understand this concept right now? If you can understand, how many type you? You means, okay, can roughly understand. Okay, this is how it works. Options is like a way to give people insurance. You sell insurance. How come we can sell insurance? Well, this is the playing field. It is not just Warren Buffett. I also can sell insurance. You also can sell insurance. Anybody can go there and sell that insurance. Got it? Let me see you understand. Can you understand now? Okay, so now, in order, this insurance lasts for how many months? Insurance policy don't last forever, This insurance policy lasts for 8 months. He say, hey, after 8 months, if you want to, if let's say you never exercise your insurance, no need to claim insurance, right? Then you go and extend. You go, what do you call it? You go and renew the insurance, then pay me more money. So now, understand so far? So when you sell insurance, later I give you more examples. You'll just follow me first. No need to actually absorb until your brain bursts. But understand the concept can already. In the stock market, options market, we can sell insurance to buy stocks cheaper. Actually, Coca-Cola, I want to buy already. But instead of buying Coca-Cola, I sell a 35 put, which is like an insurance. And when I sell a 35 put, what happens? That guy pay me $1.50 per share. They pay me $1.50 per share. Got it? Okay? So altogether, Warren Buffett collected 7.5 million of premium. Now, did he have the stocks already? Answer is no, but he want to buy the stocks. He's telling Tom, hey Tom, let me sell you insurance. He sell 50,000 worth of insurance stocks, $35. Anything happen, he must buy 50,000 stocks at $35. Got it? So upfront, he collect money. How many of you like to collect money upfront? Without even investing, you already collect money upfront. If you like, help me type the dollar sign. Help me type the dollar sign. Okay? Can So this is what happens now. Okay? So now, what happened eventually? The price goes down, then it goes up again. So when the price goes down, Tom is scared. Tom say, hey, wow, the price now is $30. It's $30. He said, hey, Buffett, you promised you will buy for me at 35. So he dumped all his shares. He dumped everything to Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett buy at $35. Okay. And then right now, the stock price increased by 1,500% already. You're going to check the stock split a lot of times. And then now he collect $40 million in dividends. Now, actually, if you buy the shares and you collect dividends, is normal. It's normal investing. But Warren Buffett got this advantage. He collect cash up front even before he invests. Okay. So now this is the general idea. shall we do a bit more demonstration to show how you can make some income every month? How many of you want to make some income every month? If you want, help me type D. D for demonstration. So I'll demonstrate some to you guys, okay? Can without investing, collect money. Yes, it's correct. So like insurance, they only sell you a piece of paper, correct? And then they collect money. Now, obviously, they need to have money to pay you in case you want to get a stock, right? Okay. So I will explain more in details. But this is what happened in Warren Buffett in 1993. So now I want to share with you using my stocks. Okay, these are the 20 stocks that I have for 2020. Quite a number of them may be overpriced already. So don't go and look at this and go and buy. Please don't do that. Because if you buy overpriced right now, I also cannot save you already. But there are some of them still good. Okay. So I have stocks for 2022. How many of you want? If you want, please type 22. These are the latest stocks that we should actually buy in this year and beyond. Okay, so now let me give you some examples. I did not already prepare slides for this. I just want to actually show you guys how to analyze stocks. Very, very quick one. Can I share with you all very quick how to find the real good stocks? Is it okay? If okay, please help me type R. R means ready because I have been known to teach a little bit too much one. So if I teach too much and then you feel like, wow, Shoma, you teach me so many things, I just come here want to relax, then you ask me to stop. Okay, can I? Okay, so let me go to Google. Okay, so in Google, right, you can see, let me share, confirm the slides is correct. Okay, ready? Now, there's one slide that I like, right? It's called, this stock called Skechers. Okay, Skechers. So Skechers, in case you all don't know what stock is it, you can go to Google image, it's the shoes. Okay, you all know about Skechers? If you all heard of Skechers before or you bought the shoes before, please type SKX. If you haven't buy before, please go and buy the shoes. Okay, because I'm a shareholder. So I will make money when you buy the shoes. Okay? Okay, but that jokes aside. Now, whatever stocks that you want to buy, let's say people tell you, oh, these are the top 20 stocks. For example, you managed to get somebody's list, 20 stocks. You must do your homework. How? Let me teach you a very fast way. Okay, go to this website called Morningstar. Okay, can you see? I'm showing you live, Morningstar. Okay, this is the website that gives you good information and is updated and it's free one. Okay, so you can see once you type Skechers Morningstar, SKX. You all know that. I think some of you who follow me, you all know that this stock makes me a lot of money already. Okay, and if you know how to use, you also make a lot of money. I'm going to click into this website. Okay, I'm going to ask you to key in certain things so that you all remember. So in Morningstar, once you go in, give it some time to load. Okay. I need you all to key this thing called, you see there's a lot of things, key ratios. I think sometimes the investment website purposely put a lot of things, so it's very confusing. But actually not so confusing one. Okay, so you all click on key ratios and then click on full key ratio data. Okay, again, once you go into Morningstar, key ratio, full key ratio data. Later you all can throw me some stocks, then we analyze together. Maybe some of you can give me good stock tips. Now, can you all please type key ratio so you all remember? Okay, this is the Morningstar. Okay, okay, good. So you can see, now there's many things, but today I'm going to give you a very quick check. It is not complete check, but it's a quick check on whether this company is something that will continue to grow and make money or not. Okay, so there's many things. I want you to scroll down key ratios and look for this thing called earnings per share. Help me type EPS. EPS. Earnings per share means, right, every single share, how much money are they making? Now, what am I talking about? See, the company can make billions and billions of dollars. This is in million. So 1,006 is billions. Okay, billions of dollars after pay out all the money. This is how much net income they make. Okay. Some of the years or this year they lose money. 2011. You can see. So they make 10 million, right? But 10 million doesn't belong to me, 10 million belong to all the shareholders. So if I own one share, I want to know how much money I make. So they take 10 million, divide by all the shares. Every single share is making 6 cents. Understand? 6 cents. Wow, it's like got the movie 6 cents. Okay, that's bad. Sorry. See, I talk a bit of lame jokes to myself. Okay. Anyway, I want to share with you guys this. Most important is earnings per share. Why? Because the share price is affected by how much each share makes. Make sense or not? Okay. So EPS. Remember. Now, obviously there are other things to check. In case you're very seasoned, you say, hey, why you teach this kind of things? Even as a seasoned investor, you know that this is one of the first things you must look at. Okay. So you can see, what do I want to check? I want to check over 10 years. Does it sound familiar? I'm asking you to look long term. Over 10 years, generally speaking, is it making higher and higher EPS? Can you tell me? Does it pass P or F, fear? Pass or fear? Over 10 years, generally speaking, sometimes it go up, sometimes it go down, sometimes it hits COVID, but generally speaking, did it go up? Pass or fear? It must go up. If you want something that is like a straight line one, I can tell you it is this is a real world, a real business. Okay, so pass pass. Fail. You're very stringent, Z. Okay, up to you. Okay, for me, I passed it. Okay, so later we go through a few more examples. You all can throw me certain stocks. Okay, now, so for me, quick check. If earnings per share is going up, generally, I like it. It means that over 10 years, regardless of crisis and all that, it can bounce back, recover, and make money. Next crisis come, I'm not so worried. It has been proven to really be able to survive and overcome crisis. Understand or not? So this is called a good stock. Okay. Now, we want to buy good stock at good price. Are you all ready for good price? If you are ready for good price, type V. V for valuation. V for valuation. Again, what I'm sharing with you, maybe you find outside is different. It's because I'm sharing with you really what I do. I don't share with you textbook. Okay, can? So I click on valuation. Now, how do I know whether this stock can buy now or cannot buy now? This is what I do. Okay, but because I don't have a lot of time, so I'm not going to go through in details. Okay, so I'm just sharing with you what I do. Now, I'm going to look at this thing. Okay, listen carefully. In case you are shocked because you're a seasoned investor, this is exactly what I do. I look at the price to book. Can you all please tell me type PB 5 years? PB 5 years. I look at the 5 years price to book. For me. If you got different ways of calculating, up to you. For me, I've been using this for years and it has been making me solid income. You can go and do your own, okay? I'm not saying yours is right or mine is right. I'm not trying to compare with you. I'm trying to tell you what I do, okay? Can I PB 5 years? So I'm going to look at the 5 years PB. The 5 years PB is 2.5. 2.5 means on average, there's a valuation matrix. The stock market valuate this stock 2.5 times based on this thing called book value. I don't have time to go into details, but it's a very solid way of valuating stocks. It's a very solid way. People who don't believe it, you want to try other things, up to you, okay? Can For me, when do I buy? I will buy this stock when the PB now, current PB, this one will show you what's the valuation now. When the valuation now is lower than the 5 years. Understand so far or not? 5 years is roughly average how much it is valuated at. I want to buy cheaper than average. If you all understand what I'm talking about, can you please tell me type right now, SKX, should I buy? Yes or no? Y or N? Should I buy? Let me test you whether you understand what I'm talking about. PB 5 years, very good. Guys, again, I'm teaching you my own matrix. You go and search outside, probably people won't explain it in this way. Should I buy now? Based on my own method. Okay, Polly say yes, good. Joyce say yes. Okay, good. Why? Because as long as it's lower can really. If it's 2.5, can I buy? Usually I don't. I just wait for a while. So you gotta have a long-term perspective. Okay. So now with that in mind, right? Let me show you. How to use options. Okay. Because what we are interested is options today, Okay. So again, I hope I'm not going too fast. Okay. I tend to overteach sometimes. Okay. Now this is what we call a brokerage account. Most of the brokerage account looks the same. If it's not the same, there will still be this thing called trade on. Okay, there will still be this thing called trade. Usually got trade and monitor. The rest may be a bit different. Okay, so I already prepared this in advance already. So you all can see right now, you realize that when I analyze, I don't even look at stock price. I look at the valuation. You look at stock price, you get confused. You look at valuation, a lot easier. Okay, now some of you may be asked, do you look at charts? Do you look at this? Do you look at that? I'm teaching you the quick way And if you follow the quick way, at least I follow the quick way so far, it has been working for me. Okay, so right now, let me ask you this. Let me test you all this. The price now, if you are looking at the screen right now, can you all see? Can see right? Is 43.71. Is it a good time to buy? If it's a good time to buy, help me type B. If it's not a good time to buy, help me type W. Wait. B is to buy. W is to wait. 43.71. Buy or wait? Okay. So I see whether you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. Actually, it's to buy I mean, just now I already checked, right? If you all got different answer, means that okay. I mean, if you're very new, okay You see, it's already below all this. It means that the price is good for me to buy already. Okay. So let me show you how to buy. Actually, the stock market is like eBay. You know what's eBay or not? Or like a Yahoo auction or maybe carousel. So this is the last price. Last price is last transacted price. Okay, this is the bid price and the ask price. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, so I explain what is ask price first. Ask price is this. Remember I told you got people who own the stocks already, like just now. Okay, let me go back to this picture. Where's Warren Buffett? Like this guy. This guy, he already, let's say I cancel this, become SKX. SKX. I changed the scenario. 43.71. Okay. 43. I know my drawing is wonderful and beautiful. Okay. So don't need to tell me that my handwriting is very nice. Most of the people complain, oh, it's so ugly. Okay. So this is SKX. People already own SKX and 43.71. Okay. For me, I'm the Warren Buffett, just the better looking version now. Okay. I want to buy this stock called SKX, but now it's 43.71. Actually, 43.71, I really want to buy. But I want to have an unfair advantage. I want to make money even before I buy. Understand so far? Can? Okay. So not good time to buy. Wait, why is not a good time to buy? It is a good time to buy for me. Okay, why? Because I already calculated the 5 years is 2.5. Now it's 2.4 ma. So can go cheaper lah, can. But I usually don't go and wait until too much one. Wait until maybe the chance no more already. Okay. So for me, I'll buy. But I will bargain. How? Okay, let me show you. Okay. So what did Warren Buffett do? Warren Buffett sell puts. Remember? Puts. Can you all please help me type SKX put? SKX put. I'm going to sell SKX puts. And then I'm going to explain to you what it means. I do hope that it is clear lah, because I've not been explaining this for a while. I've been just doing it myself. So if not clear, please pardon me. Okay. Okay. So you can see, this is the stock. This is the stock. There's people asking price. So Tom or whoever that's holding, the shareholder, they want $44. But people who want to buy, they say, no lah, $40. Can you say bargain? Hey, $44. If you give me $44, I give you the SKX stocks now. Then the people who want to buy say, no lah, $40. If you sell me at $40, I give you the money now. Understand? Bargaining. So if I want to buy the stocks, if I don't care, I want to buy the stocks, I can just click. Or I can pull, I can just bargain. You see, I can buy. Let me show you guys. Usually it looks the same one. Buy. Then you want to buy how many stocks? 100 stocks. Okay. By the way, in US, you can buy 1 stock, 100 stocks, 200 stocks. But for the sake of understanding this whole thing, let's put 100 stocks first. Okay. And then this is the price. I can actually put in the price. It's really like auction, right? Like you go carousel to buy things, or you go auction site to buy things. You key in the price you want, and then you click confirm and send. And then if let's say goes through, you have to pay 4,371. Okay so far? If okay so far, please tell me type okay. Okay. So this is the normal way. These buying stocks. Now let me show you the BOSS, making income. So okay, let me show you this. Can you see this is a 2 days option? Okay, but for the sake of it, let me just demonstrate. Okay, now the stock price now is 43.71. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to sell a 43 put. Can you see? 43 put is cheaper than the price now. The price now is 43.71. I'm going to bargain it downwards now. 43 put. Now this is the amazing part already. Then I'll show you guys why is it so powerful. Now 43 put. Okay, guys, I want to test you guys. Bargain first. What am I doing? Buying or selling option? Am I buying or selling option in this case? I'm selling lah. Okay, I'm selling. So if you all can see the screen a bit small, sorry. You all can see. Can you see that when I mouse over here, put sell? When I mouse over here, put buy. What am I doing? I am selling. I'm going to click sell. I'm going to drag to the mid price. I'm just demonstrating first. Then I explain. I'm going to click confirm. Sell options, very good. Now, let me share with you something. What is happening? Now, what is happening is this. Can you see? Okay, all the brokerage is the same one. So you don't have to be scared. In fact, the brokerage is very relaxed one. Because they will ask you, confirm or not. They will confirm with you a few times before you go through one. So you can see I'm selling SKX 43 puts. Okay? And it is how many days? 2 days. 2 days. How do I know 2 days? Here, bracket 2 days. There's 9 days, there's 16 days, there is 177 days. Got many days now, okay? It's a 2 days option. So last until when you're going plus 2 days now, okay? So you can see this instead of 8 months is a 2 days option. Whatever Warren Buffett can do, we also can do also, just using different stocks and different scale. For him, he goes in billions. We can go in terms of a few hundred to a few thousand first. Okay, 2 days. Okay, let me go through again. Okay, now I want to share with you guys this. Now let me explain to you. So it's a 2 days option, and I'm selling a insurance, right? I'm insuring Tom. Hey Tom, you got Skechers stocks. These stocks don't know whether the shoe good or not. Maybe Nike come out with a better shoe, Maybe the stock price will drop, So I scare him. In fact, I don't need to scare him. Stock market will scare a lot of people anyway. So I tell him, hey, I tell you what, if it drops below 43 or anything, I help you buy at 43. So far, understand? I'm insuring him at $43. Okay? Can Now, if I insure him at $43, he must pay me insurance premium. premium. Can you all please help me type $40 P? $40 is the premium. Okay, $40 P. So he must pay me $40 for me to insure him for 2 days. Okay, got such thing. I mean, already have, you already see in the options market have. So the stock market, how come people do this? How come people do that? I can spend 3 or 4 days explaining to you every single thing, and then you understand already, but in the end, the action's still the same. So you just understand my action first. Got 40p, understand? So okay. So if I send right now, okay. So again, he will pay me $40 for 2 days. So 2 days later, it's either I get a stock or I don't get a stock. Now, I want to test you something. Because I insure him $43, correct? There's one thing I need to explain to you. For options, it is always in package of 100 stocks. So let me test you guys. Meaning to say, every time I sell one option, okay, to Tom, okay, I sell him option, sell to him, I'm actually talking about 100 stocks. So he pay me $40 is for the coverage, insurance coverage of 100 stocks. So let me ask you something. If every stocks I insure $43, okay, how much money do I need to have in order to insure him these 100 stocks? How much money? What's the capital that I need? Can you all please share with me? I do hope that this is clear. How much money? What if we don't want to buy insurance? We are not buying, we are selling insurance. You want to be insurance company or not? Do you think insurance company make a lot of money? They make billions and billions every month selling you a piece of paper, right? Now we're also selling a piece of paper. But of course, the insurance company, they also need to have money. If they don't have money, they cannot anyhow sell insurance, right? So we need to make sure we have the money to get ready. 44. Why 4371? How do you get 47? Actually, it's okay. Very good, very good. Thanks for participating. Thanks, Isaac. Thanks, Polly. So it's good that I see that some of you know the answer. Some of you are not very sure yet. Actually, if for 100 stocks, I tell Tom, hey Tom, if I'm going to insure you 100 stocks. If anything happen, I will pay you $43 per stock. So 43 times 100 is 4,003. Understand? Can? So the capital that I need, okay, the capital that I need is 4,003. This is my capital. Okay, can understand? Now, using 4,003, I make how much? So this 4,003, I must put inside the account. Must leave it inside there. Then how much did I make? Guys, how much did I make? Can you please type? How much is he paying me now? $40 lah. All right. Understand? I'll be going through slowly, step by step. So for those a bit advanced one, please like be patient with everybody lah. Okay? Can? So how much did I make? $40. Understand? My returns is $40. So little only. Hey, is it little or not? Y'all think about it. For 2 days, let's see. Let's see what's my ROI. Most important is the percentage returns mark, right? I make $40, okay? Divided by my capital is 4,003. How much did I make? Okay. I make 0.9%. Okay, almost 1%. In 2 days, I make 1%. Now, 1 month got how many days? Guys, 1 month got how many days? 1 month got 30 days, correct? Make sense, 1 month, 30 days. So if every 2 days, I can make $40, I'm just pulling it to a 1 month to tell you. Okay? So $40 equals to 2 days. So if every 2 days I make $40, which by the way is possible, in case you didn't know, every 2 days I make $40, 1 month I make how much? So 40 times 15. Okay, to be conservative, maybe 40. Okay, but I just share with you. I'm just sharing with you based on mathematical. $40 times 15. Okay, 1 month I can make about 600. Really, Sean? It is really. Okay, in case you didn't know, it does work like that. Okay, so $600. So if using 4,003, I can make 600. 1 month I make how many percent? I'm just trying to share with you how powerful this is. In case some of you say, $40 only, so little. You don't understand when it compounds. Okay, $600 divided by 4,003. 1 month I make about 13%. You know, does it make sense? 13%. Okay. Is it 13%? Is it I calculate wrongly? 13%, right? 4,003. I make 13%. Okay. Now, if I multiply this by 12 years, assuming everything goes smoothly, 12 years, you can make 100%. Because 13% times 12. Yeah, correct. You make 100%. Good or not? Is this good results? If it's good result, please help me type BOSS. BOSS. And okay, I mean, is it good to make another $600 every month or not? Okay, by the way, This is if everything equals, but stock market will go up or go down. Later I show some real account. In case I give you all the fantasy, wow, like that I can quit my job already, you know. Okay, don't do that first. Don't do that first. Because the stock market fluctuates one. So sometimes it is only $300. Sometimes it's 600, sometimes it's more. Okay, it will go up and down. Fair? Can BOSS. So you all can see. And by the way, this one real thing. Can I share with you all a few more? You want to see more examples? If you want to see more examples, please type yes. I like to share real things. Okay. So there's one stock that I personally like. This stock is a little bit new one. So the track record is not as strong, but I think has good potential. So this one, please understand this one, you must be a bit more careful. But I sincerely share with you. You all don't blame me if anything happen. Can or not? Okay. But I just share with you. I assume you all agree. This stock is called PINS. Can you all guess what stock is it? PINS. PINS is called Pinterest. If you all heard of Pinterest before, please tell me type PINS. PINS. Okay. So again, let me show you this. Okay. Okay, PINS. Okay lah. I show you all more possible things. Okay. So in case you don't want to every week go and sell option, you can sell every 16 days or every 30 days, like every 1 month also can. Up to you. It's really up to you. Okay. So you can see for PINS, the stock price now is $31.69. It's also a stock that I want. So you all can see actually the storyline is the same one. Walao, this one, sorry, my wait, let me try to discard all my inks so I can draw again. Okay, so the storyline now is PINS. You realize that it's the same. I mean, I want to go through a few times so that you all become clearer. Because I don't want just this to be like a sales stock or whatever. I do hope that this 1-2 hours you spend with me, I really treasure it, because it's not every time you get to meet like people who you can like help to impact the life, right? So PINS is Pinterest. Okay, Pinterest right now is $31.69. You know what's Pinterest? Pinterest is a social media site, and why I think there's a lot of potential is because a lot of people run Facebook ads, run until a bit tired already. So they are trying other means. Got TikTok, got here and there. May not be the next TikTok, but a lot of people have not been taking note of this Pinterest yet. Okay, so $31.69. Okay, so you all know the standard drill already, right? So what should I do? Actually, I want to buy this stock right now already. What should I do? Can you all help me type? What should I do? What is the strategy? Very simple. Sell what? Sell a PINS put. PUT, put. Okay. If my English pronunciation wrong, then you'll tell me now. Okay. So okay. Actually, right now I don't mind buying already, so I can just buy the stock one if I want. But I will go and sell the put. Okay. Then I'll test you. Okay. So for the sake of testing out different things, let me go for 9 days. 9 days is about a week, right? About a week, 9 days. Yeah. Okay. 9 days about a week. So you can see PINS. I'm going to sell a put. Okay, which put do I want to sell? Now is $31.69. I can sell a 31 put. Can you see 31 put? I can sell 31.5. There are specific rules, but I just show you the possibilities first. So let's say I sell a 31 put, 31 put, just to make the numbers easier to calculate, because 31 later y'all can calculate easier. I'm gonna sell a put. Sell a put. Okay. Click confirm and send. Okay, let me ask you guys something. Can you all see for this particular trade, for a 9 days option, for a 9 days, okay, PINS put, how much premium am I collecting? How much premium? From here, can you all recognize? How much money do I collect? Yes, okay, so a lot of you all know already. So Polly, why, if I never call your name, please forgive me. Okay, I'm collecting $105. Just now, Skechers only $40 for 2 days. Okay, but this one is 9 days. 9 days. So you all can compare which one is more worth it. $105, very good. Now the question is this, because I'm selling a 31 put, right? What is my capital? How much money do I need to have in this account for me to get the $105 every 9 days? Okay, help me calculate. Or tell me. It's a 31 put, 31 put. How much money do I need? Okay, in case you haven't calculated, my returns, how much I collect in 9 days is 105. How much money I need is 3,001. Hey, very good. So some of you get it already. If you are very new, please don't be discouraged, because some of them very seasoned, so they come here to show off one. Just kidding. Okay. So understand, 105 is how much I get. 3,001 is the capital. So how much money is this? 105 divided by 3,001. This one is about 3%, right? About 3%, you can see. So 3%, right, is for 9 days. 1 month got about 30 days, so I can multiply by 3. around by 3. So that 1 month I can get about 10%. Make sense or not? Obviously, some stocks will give you more percentage, some stocks give you lesser percentage. So it's good to have a list of stocks. Understand so far? How many of you don't mind like having 3%, 5%, 10% every single month? If you liked it, please tell me type BOSS. It's Buffett Option Secret Strategy, which this sneaky guy has been using since 1993, but he shared with the family. That's why I got the privilege to learn. Otherwise, I also will never learn. Okay? So you can see, using $3,000 every month, I can make about 300 plus. Okay? Cry on. My math's also not very good, so every time I need to use calculator. So 105 multiplied by 3, I can make $315. Not bad, right? Okay? So you take it and compound. Take it and compound. Got it? So this is okay. I do hope you all have learned something. I also don't want to keep talking. When I start, I can talk non-stop for this one. So you can see, if I send through, okay, I collect $105 already. So 9 days later, I come back, I sell again. It will fluctuate. Got it? So is this useful? Can? So go and practice using puts. Practice using puts. And then I want to share with you something. The best thing about this whole entire system, right, is for years I've been using this. I have hardly lost any money when you do it on solid stocks that's been making money. Okay, so do it on good stocks, do it at a good price. Okay, you say, wow, how come I must do so many things? It's your money, please go and do some homework, can or not? So and you know what's the coolest thing? The coolest thing is this, because the US stock, right? You see, you can use like $3,000. You can even find stocks that's $1,000. I'll give you all some examples. There are many stocks. There's a cheaper one. Example, there's this stock called Eventbrite. Can you see Eventbrite? Eventbrite, right? Okay, you can see the price now is $15, correct? So let me ask you, if I sell a 12.5 put or 15 put, if I sell a 15 put, how much do I need? Can you all please tell me type? If I sell a 15 put, how much capital do I need? For 100 stocks, I sell 15 put. How much capital do I need? I want to test you. Can you see? So if it hits $31, will you buy the stock? Answer is yes. Okay, answer is yes. Okay, there's ways to actually remedy, roll over. There's quite a number of things. So I start with basic first. So I'm glad you are thinking ahead. Very good. But I want to tell you, with a very small amount, 1,005, right? With 1,005, some stocks is $500 also have, you can get started already. Because a lot of times I hear people say, hey, but I don't have a lot of money, or I don't dare to start with a lot. Let me give you an example. Okay, so I want to show you real life people. This gentleman, he came to me when he's 18 years old. He's an NSF. He came to me, this one is like more than 10 years ago already. So now he's almost near 30 already. He's a dad already. In fact, he married my cousin after a while. So I have no more cousins to marry to you. So you guys don't have to come to me and try to marry my cousin. But let me show you. I want to tell you his story because when he's an NSF, he doesn't have a lot of allowance. So for him, right, when he came, he learned from me. He said, hey, but Sean, I don't have a lot of money. And I feel that this is very inspiring. I told him, I said, hey, Rash, really, every month you just save a bit. You can buy a few stocks. You can use the option strategy, BOSS. So for him, right, he starts saving every month a few $100s. Let me show you what happened to him 4 years later. I know 4 years like very long. Maybe very long to you. Is 4 years a lot? If it's okay, type okay. Okay, it's not 1 month later, 2 months later. He actually built up. Because he's in NS for 2 years, then he continued to invest. I can tell you, 4 years later, when I met him at 22 years old, he doesn't have a job. He has never worked for anyone before. Okay? So let me tell you what happened to him. Okay, this is I want to show off a bit and I want to inspire you. You all see whether you can hear. You can hear, cannot hear, you all let me know.
So when I met Sean, I really decided that I need to learn, and he's the mentor I chose, essentially. Yeah.
So what kind of results are you seeing right now?
So basically, consistently over the last 4 years or so, I've achieved a double-digit return on my investment. Every single year it's been growing, so now about $3,000 to $4,000 a month.
Okay. How does it help you now?
So it's helped me. It really helped me a lot. The one achievement I actually achieved this year because of value investing and because of my profit so far was that I managed to also invest recently buy my own property as well. So and I'm 22, so that's pretty awesome.
Awesome or not? 22 years old already, never have a job, buy properties, making $3,000 to $4,000 a month. If you think it's awesome, please type A for awesome. Now, some very good questions. Assuming all your self posts never get assigned. No, the thing is we will get assigned one. Okay, so KF, we do get assigned. When we do get assigned, we also additionally sell call, which I'm coming to. Okay, maybe today I'll not be able to cover so many things, but I want to get you guys started. But even if you get assigned, you don't do anything, remember, you buy the good stocks already. Understand? So you'll still make money. Like Warren Buffett, did he get assigned? Answer is yes, what? You know, Warren Buffett get assigned. So he get assigned, meaning to say he get a stock, then he make a lot more money. So the things I'm teaching you is solid Buffett based one. It's not just hopefully never get assigned, hopefully this stock never get people say kana. Okay, so I can share with you guys that this works, and not only it works, he has become a very strong investor himself. He has his own classes and all that. So I want to share with you something that I feel very proud of, which some people find very weird. I say, wow, Sean, they learn from you, then they go and set out their own class. Doesn't matter, go and set out. I don't care. It's like, but I'm very proud that, I feel that I don't want to keep teaching forever, but I want this knowledge to continue to go on, you see, because it really helps me a lot. So he even donate a lot of money to people, $60,000. This one he donated to people with like children that has illnesses. So I do want you to understand that you can start small and grow to big, and now he's a multi-millionaire. How many of you love the idea that you can start small and grow and become big? If you love the idea, please continue to start investing. In fact, not continue to start investing, start investing and then continue. Okay. So okay, I can share with you. Okay, so this is one of the method that people like a lot. Okay, say they find that this strategy is the easiest, highest ROI, safest investment. I really almost assure you, you go and then ask people about me, probably they will tell you about this strategy. Okay, so many people do that already. So for example, another my fellow fund manager, he also sent me recently only. Okay, I mean he's last year. He sent me, he said, I met your ex-student Wijin. He do BOSS until financially free. Now freelance gym trainer and very good life. Can do it on. Okay, how many of you love income? If you love income, you can type BOSS. Okay, BOSS is the income one. So this is the first advantage you can have when you have options. It is like a normal stock. It goes sideways, go up a bit, but you can get income every month. Now, when this stock goes up too high or too low, you can change another stock. Don't depend on one stock. You must have various of stocks. Okay, understand? Can So this is what price is considered good to collect? Yeah. So remember, just now I already show you the average PB to 5 years to now. So if you actually go in at the correct price, you don't have to worry that you get the stock. So understand so far, Ricky? Oh, not Ricky. Who actually said that? Ryan. Okay. Now, this is one of the technique. So this is the first advantage. Now, are you ready for the second and third one? If you're ready, help me type X. Second advantage, right? Second advantage of option is it gives you exponential return. Exponential returns, let me explain to you what does it mean, okay? So now, actually, I was very skeptical about this until I saw that Warren Buffett also uses this, okay? You can see this is in 2017, and I realized when I go and dig back, he has been using this particular method for many years. Again, he never openly share with anybody, but he did share the family. Again, I have the access to it. I learned from it. Then sounds very good. It's actually pretty simple one. And some of the seasoned investors, they already know how to use it. It is just that they don't know how to use it correctly. Okay, so let me explain to you. Okay, now this particular stock is called Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, then again, this is one of the stocks that I show you in 2020. You should buy this. I told people you should buy already. Okay, and at that point of time when I posted, it was actually at $185 plus minus. Okay, so now you can do a few things. If you do the conventional method, use stocks, you can just buy the stocks. Now, for the easy sake of explaining things, let's assume we buy 100 stocks at $185. So your capital is 18,500. Now, if you buy the stocks when I actually told you guys to buy, right, will you be a happy person now? If you'll be a happy person, type H. If you're unhappy, you type U. Now, if I mean, I'm not saying you're unhappy because of other things. I'm talking about the money making. You're unhappy because your boss scold you, then you cannot blame me. That one is you and your boss. But for the stock market wise, you can see that the stock price has gone up. The stock price has gone up, and the ROI is roughly around here. Okay, now let me share with you. I did buy the stocks. So I can give you very real life examples. Okay, I want you to follow me. Follow my mouse. Can you see? Berkshire Hathaway, 100 stocks. Just nice. Okay, you can see I click. This is the time I buy. You can see, I bought it at 185. Why is the number so nice? Because I want to buy 185. I trigger and then I got it. Okay, so I already bought these stocks at the point in time when I mentioned to people, and then right now the profit is 13,565. So I make 73% over this period. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I make 73.32. Okay, the numbers is jumping here and there a bit. So about 73%. Okay, is this good? Happy? Okay, now this is one way of doing things. The issue about this is sometimes you need a lot more capital, 18,500. Now, even if you have $20,000, I don't encourage you to everything put into one stock. You got to hold at least about 5 to 10 stocks initially. Can you help me put 5 to 10? Or you can just put 10 stocks. I prefer you to hold at least about 10 stocks initially. Later, you can grow a little bit more, okay? So you build up towards 10 stocks. But not if you only got 20,000, don't split to 10 stocks. But you have to aim towards to have a portfolio of 10 stocks. This is something that is very important, Okay, because there's no stocks that's guaranteed. Don't have one. Okay, so you can see, even I show you my examples, right? I will tell you what's the worst case scenario. Or is there sometimes we lose money? Of course lah. If I tell you every time I win, you don't believe me already. Okay, so now this is again option A, buy stocks. 18,000, your 18,000 become 32,000. If you got 185,000, now it becomes 320,000. Okay, can now another things you can do, the second way you can do, another option you can do is to use option. Now, how do you use option? Instead of buy stocks, you buy call. Can you please help me type buy call? I know just now sell put, now buy call. I'm dumping quite a lot of information on you. Don't feel stressed. Just you hear it a few more times, say it a few more times, it becomes better. Okay, buy call. Now let me explain to you. Buy call, right? When I say I buy a call, in this particular case, okay, in this particular case, in fact, let me show you this. I actually buy a 185 call. Exactly, I did it. I didn't just say only. I buy a 185 call. I buy one call. Okay, I buy one call. What does it mean? What does it mean? Okay, and you can see, when I buy the call, I pay 1660. I pay 1660. What does it mean? Let me show you guys this. When I actually buy a 185 call at 1660, what I'm doing is I'm locking in the price. I lock in the price of 100 stocks. Remember, every option is 100 stocks. So for 100 stocks, at that point in time, I lock in the price by putting a deposit of 1660. Okay, understand? I lock in the price of 100 stocks by putting a deposit. When buy something, they'll say, hey, I want to buy now. You say, hey, you want to buy now? But next time then I pay the money, cannot. Where got people allow you to do that? You say, hey, I want to buy this thing. I'm very serious. I want to buy one. Then you put some deposit to really show your sincerity. So I put a deposit and they lock in the price for me at 185. Does it make sense? If it makes sense, can you all please tell me type DEP for deposit? So buy call is like putting a deposit. When you put a deposit, you lock in the price at the agreed price. Now it's a super powerful method. If you understand how we put DEP, this exponential method, right, allows you to ride the stock up without putting in the full amount. Okay, you know, put in a deposit. So when I put in a deposit, what happens? Okay, let me show you this. I put in a deposit. The stock price, when I put the deposit, it was at 185. The stock price went from 185 to 320. The stock went up by 73%. Now, when the stock goes up by 73%, right, do you know what does that mean? Okay, let me show you what it means first. It means, right, because I really lock in the price at 185, now the stocks is at 320. Can you see? What I can do now is I can immediately go to the person, okay, I can immediately go to the shareholder and say, hey, dude, I already put a deposit on your shares for 185. I want the shares right now. He has to give it to me at 185. And I can immediately sell it at 320. So how much money do I make? Okay, let me just calculate. And then later I share with you something even more amazing. Okay. Let me put it into this here. Okay, the amount of money I make, right, is 300, because it's 100 stocks, right? So, okay, I sell the stocks at $32,000, but I only buy the stocks at 18,500. So immediately I make 13,500. This is my profits. But do you all know what's the cool thing or not? The cool thing is, right, after I put the deposit, right, I don't even need to buy the stocks first. I can sell the stocks first, get $320,000, and then buy the stocks at 185. Meaning to say, okay, in simple terms, you can say, hey, Sean, I have 1,600. Okay, I have 1,600, no problem. I can put a deposit. But now the stock price goes up. I don't have $18,000 to buy. You don't need that $18,000. Because the transaction is in such a split second, you don't even need the money. Using 1,660, you can make 12,000, which you all can see here. You all can see, follow this, because the system already calculate for you. If you want to exercise it and immediately sell the stocks, you make $12,000 profits. My friends, do you see how powerful this is? And therefore, your returns is not 73%. It is 700%. It is 10 times more. That's why it's called exponential. Now, if you don't fully understand yet, the simple idea is this. Because you already placed the deposit, the stocks is technically yours. You can say, hey, this is my stocks, correct? I placed the deposit already, right? Let me take the stocks and then you sell it. After you sell it at $320, you take the money and then return the guy. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to pay you. Now I pay you. 185. Can you all roughly grasp the idea? I know it's amazing, but if you all can roughly grasp the idea, please tell me type Y. Y for yes. Now that's why it's called exponential. That's why Warren Buffett, when he used this method, right, my brain was blown. Some of you may already know this method and you already experience how crazy powerful this is. Okay? So okay. How many of you roughly get it? Put a deposit, make the amount, then make a lot more. Now, let me show you why is this so powerful. Let me compare with you. Stocks versus options. Now, for stocks, for the same scenario, we like Berkshire Hathaway. We want Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett stock. We want it at 185. Now, number one way is we can buy stocks. If we buy stocks, we need $18,000. If we use options, we place a deposit of 1,006. This is not the best part. The best part is here. Let me show you guys this. We have already mentioned this. If you put the stocks and it goes up, okay, the stock price goes up, good case scenario, goes up to 320, which it did, you make $13,000. Your $18,000 fetch you another $13,000. In total, you make $320,000 back. So you make 72%. Now, if you use options, you make about the same, $12,000. Why is it a bit lesser? Because you already placed a deposit, okay? You make 700%. Now, this is not the best part. I love this part where you can use less money to make about the same money. But the best part is the risk. The risk. Now, the risk is this. In case the stock price goes down, is it possible? It is not impossible, correct? Anything may happen to any stocks. If the stock price goes down to zero, totally gone case. If you buy stocks, you lose $18,000. Why? Because you invested in $18,000. But if you use options, the stock price goes to zero. What do you lose? You only lose the deposit. Nobody can force you to buy the stocks. You say, hey, it's okay. Let me forfeit my deposit. So let me ask you this. Which one has lower risk? Is it S stocks or is it O options? I tell you guys this is my favorite because Warren Buffett, when I train under the Buffett family, under the Buffett Methodology Fund, it is always about how to reduce risk, how to not lose money, how to protect your capital so that there's no possibility that one day suddenly you go to your family and say, sorry, I lost a lot of money. I realize that using these options, right, and when you use it wisely, you can get similar returns with so much reduced risk. I love it. Okay, so I do hope you all understand. It's super powerful, correct? Now, so I want to share with you guys that, so these are the two advantages, and it depends on which one you all like. Do you all like income more or do you all like strategy X, exponential more? If you like the BOSS more, the income one, please tell me type BOSS. If you like strategy X, boom, exponential returns, help me type X. Now, X, definitely, you got to wait a while, okay, because you don't see it coming in every single month, okay? X, you got to wait, and when it increase, right, boom, you make a lot of money. Whereas income, you make money every single month. Now, let me share with you another case study, and I want to show you real account. And I tell you, the preference of the person may change, okay? Yes, Paulie, I pay the premium. Exactly, this is the correct thing. I pay the premium as a deposit, depending on which country you are from, how you pronounce it, okay? So some of you like X, well, now you're all like X, okay? Or BOSS. Now, let me give you a real life example. Some of you may know this guy. Anybody knows him? He's a pretty famous stock YouTuber right now. Now, he learned from me in early 2012, and he started with $13,000. Initially, he used BOSS. So you can see, he sell all the put, sell put. You can see, it's all the put, right? And then 1 month with $13,000, he make about $1,900. Okay, pretty good. Maybe not enough to cover your salary. It depends on you. Now let me ask you something very important. You can see this. Initially, he start with 13,000. He make $1,900. So right now he has like 14,000, right? He has 14,900. So he got more capital. With more capital, right, will he get higher income or lower income? H or L? Same thing, if he sell put, but now he has bigger capital to sell puts. So the next month, in December, will his income go higher or lower? H or L? Let me try to understand whether you understand. Okay, strategy X, right, you should actually hold for 1 year plus. Okay? Or unfortunately, there's no replay, Patrick. Yeah, his income should go higher, correct? So let me show you how much higher. In December, his income went from 1,009 to 1,002. Hey, how come it goes down? Now, my friends, I need to knock into your head, guys. You see, he does the same thing. Sell put, sell put, sell put. I need to knock into your head. The stock market doesn't give you salary. The stock market fluctuates. There's volatility, okay? So if for those who can stay, please stay all the way because I don't think there will be a replay, okay? And I don't think I'll be doing this again, okay? So Now, let me ask you, stock market actually fluctuates. It doesn't give you salary. So you must be able to take the fluctuation. Are you able to take the fluctuation? If you're able, please help me take F. Help me type F. I don't want you to go away thinking that every month is going to go higher and higher and higher. It doesn't happen that way. Realistically, it fluctuates. Sometimes it can go a bit higher. In January, it becomes higher. So I don't want you to suddenly you feel very discouraged. Like, how come you must have a long-term perspective? Means that it is gathered over a year. But every month you still can make money. Now, I want to share with you super like what we do. Every month after we collect the money, right, do we straight away take out? The answer is no. We don't take it. So for professional investors like us, right, we typically look at it as quarterly, 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. So obviously, some of us, if let's say our job depends on the particular investment, correct? Every 3 months we'll take it out, but we don't take it out every month. If you take out every month, you are under the pressure having to actually hit that target every month. You may do silly mistakes. So think about 3 months, 6 months of taking the money out. Okay, so you make money, take out every 3 months or 6 months, not every single month. Is that fine? If that's fine, please help me type Y. Y for yes. Okay. So this is, by the way, this is Kang Teng. Should I play you the video? Anyway, there's many things he said. I just show the last part. So for him, right, he actually came and learned from me, and then he used BOSS initially. Okay.
So I was always reluctant to never really learn anything horses. And then, son, go for this just to please you. So that was where I met Sean, and how unknowingly that changed my life. Sean taught me how easy was it to invest safely. I saw real money being generated. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I saw a future. I saw early retirement. I saw everything. What really got me going was that Sean really thought with his heart, and he just down the road, I've achieved a 6-figure sum from the US stock market safely.
Okay, how many of you would like to make like $100,000 every year? If you'd like to make $100,000 every year, if you like it income-wise, you can type BOSS. Now, initially, right, he was making BOSS, he was making good income, but subsequently, right, he changed. Okay, he said that. Okay, actually, we did a lot of videos together. Some of you may know him now. Okay, so so he actually got featured on the full page. Now, after a while, right, he said that he doesn't like BOSS because he doesn't need every month. He rather make it exponential a year, then every year take out a bit. Okay, so depends on you lah. Depends on you. So for him, he likes to actually go for yearly or even 2 years. Okay, because I share with you why. Because his capital now is also a lot bigger now. But actually, if your capital is smaller initially, right? Okay, let me explain to you. Smaller means, right, if your capital is less than 100,000, you should go for strategy X. Why? Because you want your capital to grow bigger. When you have bigger capital, then you can actually convert it to income. Does it make sense? So for him, right, he was actually featured in 2016. By the way, he was featured on Straits Times in Singapore. I've been featured there before. When they feature your story, they check your account to make sure that it is vetted. It is not like anyhow say one. So remember, in 2012, he had $13,000. In 2016, 4 years later, can you all make a guess? When he used Strategy X and Row, how much money did he make? Can you all make a guess? How much would be a good 4 years later for you to be featured in papers? Let me share with you this. Using Strategy X during that period, he applied it exponentially from 13,000, it grew to 2.2 million. And this is verified by the newspapers, okay? So his accounts is all there. He can open up, show you everything. This is something that even, let me share with you guys this. I'm not saying you can make 2.2, but what if you can make half? It's also 1.1 million, which is not bad, correct? Now, I personally benefited from it as well. He benefited from it, and his lifestyle changed. If you look at his YouTube, he has already retired. He said goodbye. Now he's traveling all over the world. Okay, just to inspire you guys, how many of you would like to have this kind of lifestyle? Okay, where you all can see this is December 2021. So he's now traveling over the world. This is not a virtual background. This is a real background. Okay, he's quite funny guy, but you can see this is him now. Okay, if you love to have that kind of freedom and things like that, right? Give yourself a 2 to 3 years project. Use Strategy X first, then later convert it into income if you need to see income every month. If not, if you can take it, like you can actually let Strategy X run, okay? So I do hope that you guys feel inspired, okay? So how many of you love that? If you love that, please type I. He's chicken genius, yeah. You know him or not? The minimum capital that you need to start investing, I'm going to highly suggest, right, at least 3,000 to 4,000. At least 3,000 to 4,000. You can put 1,000 as well. You can see Eventbrite, there's 1,000, there's 500. But your choices is a lot lesser, and you're forced to maybe use even certain stocks that's not good. Okay? So do aim for $3,000 to $4,000. Okay? So, I mean, if you really don't have, like Rashvin, the 18-year-old boy, he actually started with a few hundred. I mean, obviously, few hundred, you cannot do much, correct? But you start to put in, start to buy 1 or 2 stocks, start to actually accumulate to a few thousand, then do option strategy. Okay? Can actually with a few $100s, you can do options as well. Okay? So, okay, guys, I mean, you're inspired, right? How many of you would like to have you're no chicken genius. Okay, how many of you would like to have bonus ideas? If you'd like to have bonus ideas, please type B. B. Now, options is so powerful. It can give you exponential. It can give you income. It can even help you make money in very volatile and uncertain situations. Meaning to say, you cannot know whether it's going to go up. You don't know whether it's going to go down. You're so confused. How many of you are always confused? Okay, don't answer me, because we need to learn how to be independent as well. Okay, so now let me give you a bonus idea. That being said, I want to say something. I really don't teach this. This is something that I'm going to just show you, open up your eye. You can take notes of it, and then, I mean, personally, I don't teach that. You can go learn from somewhere else if you really like this idea. Because this one needs a lot more monitoring and studying, but you can make money a lot bigger. Okay, Ken? But this one is advanced. It's advanced technique. It's just to show you guys. So don't be too upset if, let's say, wow, so many things to learn. Okay? Now, can or not? If you're okay, you can type A. A for advanced. It's advanced. But once you learn all the options, you can actually put them together and then create this advanced strategy. Now, let me share with you guys this. So I use this on a few occasions, and one of the easiest to explain is Bitcoin. Actually, I do this on a few medical stocks. I do this on a few technology stocks, because when their patent is over, this opportunity arises. And right now, there's a lot of opportunities because of COVID. But let me give you examples of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, I realize a lot of people understand when I use this example. Now, Bitcoin crossed $10,000 in December 2017. Some of you remember, some of you don't. I remember because later I show you my account and you will know I remember, okay? Now, at that point in time, right, when it crossed $10,000, Bitcoin becomes so hot. It wasn't so hot initially, remember? But when it hit 10,000, wow, everybody started talking about it. So there was this guy, he's the PayPal CEO. He says that Bitcoin will be $1 million. Well, you'll be wonderful, correct? If you buy something at 10,000 and it goes to 1 million, okay? Then you can become a millionaire very quickly. Now, you can see this is January 2018. Okay, however, at the same time, January 2018, Warren Buffett said that I can almost say that it will come to a bad ending. So meaning to say, right, some experts say that it will go up, some experts say it will go down. What do you do? Now, in fact, right, which one do you all think? Will it go up or down? Okay, I mean, now on hindsight, we know where it went. Unless you never follow, doesn't matter. Now, Bitcoin, right, can be used in stock market and options as well. In case you all didn't know. For me, I don't like to go and touch Bitcoins, actual Bitcoins. Because once I master stock market, once I master options, right, I can invest in almost anything. Property, art, wine, Bitcoin. I can use the stock options to actually invest, which I'll show you in a moment's time. Now, the thing is this. For me, at that point in time, I'm very sure about one thing. I don't know whether it will go up or whether it will go down, but I'm sure it will not remain flat. Does it make sense? Do you all agree? If you all agree, please help me type yes. Okay, Y for yes. Now, how can it remain flat? Because it is so hot, correct? It's either going to go up or down. If it stays flat, right, it means that there's no news about Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is too hot to remain flat already. Okay? I was about to ask something. Okay, so I want to share with you all this. What I did was this. What I did was I actually used options on this particular stock. Okay, stock options on this particular thing called Ryan blockchain. Now, why do I actually buy this particular stock? It's because this stock is heavily invested in Bitcoin. In fact, this whole company, right, is a Bitcoin company. So if the Bitcoin goes up, the stock price goes up. If the Bitcoin goes down, the stock price goes down. Understand? And at the same time, I can use options. So what did I do? Okay, I actually used $1,200. That's what I did, to buy a call. When I buy a call, what am I doing? I am putting a deposit. Remember? I put a deposit to lock in the price. So if it goes up, I make a lot of money. Do you all remember? If you all remember, how many type? O for okay. I'm worried you all cannot remember. Yeah. So I use 1,002 to buy call to lock in the price for Riot blockchain. If it goes up, I make money. If it goes down, maybe I lose 1,002. Now at the same time, after I put a deposit to lock in the price for it to go up, I actually put another deposit. Now this may be a bit advanced for you guys. So don't be too worried if you don't understand. But I can put a deposit to sort of like say that if the stock price goes down, I make money. So I actually buy 1,002 call, I buy 1,002 put, $1,200 worth of call and $1,200 worth of put. Okay. Now this one, wow, a bit. What does it mean? It is very interesting. So regardless whether it goes up or down, I will make money, but the other side may not make money. Okay. So let me show this. So actually, okay, I mean, these are all the transactions. The thing is this: what happened to Bitcoin? Did it go up or down? After December 2017, did it go up or down? Do you all remember? U or D? Up or down? Okay, it went up. Okay, to 16,000. It went up by $6,000. So it went up by 60%. You know. You remember? You went up by 60%. So when you went up by 60%, right? Do you know what happened to my options? Let me show this. Okay. By the way, I was at the Kuala Lumpur Cryptocurrency Investor Summit. So I opened up my account to show everyone. There is like 500 to 600 witnesses looking at my account. So whatever I show you, people can verify that it's true one. Okay. So what happened is this. You can see that my Riot blockchain, okay, my core, my core, okay, went up from $1,000 to $44,000. So I make $44,000. Okay, because remember, I put a deposit, it went up by 60%, but I make a lot more. Okay. Now, where else? My put, the put that I buy. I mean, I bought, okay. You can see I buy. Okay, I lose 1,002. Why? Because if the price goes up, I will lose that money. So far, okay, let me show this. This is very powerful because I don't know whether it's going to go up or down. If it goes up, I make money. If it goes down, I also make money. So how much did I make? Within just 1 month, let me show you this. Okay, using this option strategy. This is called a straddle. Okay, again, I don't teach it already, but later, I mean, if you're interested, I can point you to some. No, I do have it on my online recorded course. If you are interested, I can point you to some resources. Okay, Ken? But let me show you the power of options. Within 1 month, okay, my total profits is 44,000. My capital was 2,004 because I actually spent 1,002 on call, 1,002 on put. Okay, so I make 1,800%. Okay, in just 1 month. But that's not all. Remember, the Bitcoin went up. I make money. I sold it off. I collected the amount. I make 44,000 already. How many of you think is good? If you all think is good, please help me type G for good. Now, you know what happened to Bitcoin after that? Because remember that 1,002, I already lost money. So I just leave it there. I didn't care about it. Okay, since you already lose, there's nothing I can do. There's no need to actually execute anything. No need to collect back. So that 1,002, that put was losing money for a few months until one day, okay, in July, Bitcoin dropped from 16,000 to 6,000. It dropped a lot, okay. It dropped so much. When I go and check my put, that option that's still there, I got a shock. Because when it dropped very fast. I make $100 over $1,000. I make $100 over $1,000. Remember the put? I didn't touch it. Luckily, I never touched it. If I touch, then I don't make the money already. So I can show you this. In 7 months, okay, I make $44,000 in the first month. Then 7 months later, I make $100 over $1,000. This also tell you guys, right, that if you have a longer term perspective, don't immediately. Some people cannot stand it. Just a few days, few weeks, they close the account already. No, you must drag it over years and just monitor it. Because I have a longer term perspective, I let it run right. My total profit was 159,000. Okay. Now my capital was only 2,000. You know what? I regretted. I should have put in $200,000, but I didn't. Only because this one I wasn't very sure. I just play. Just not. I just set it up for a small account. I mean, if you are me, would you regret? Would you wanted to put in more money? Answer is yes, but we'll never know. We'll never know. So I position size. This one is a very small testing. Okay. I wish I've put in more. So so I make 6,000 over percent. If I put in $10,000, right, it would have become 650,000 already. You have become a half a millionaire if you put 10,000. If you put in 20,000, you become a millionaire. But we'll never know. We always do it on the high side. But guys, do you see the power of leveraging on options? And do you realize that why a lot of people who don't know how to use options, they feel slow like tortoise? Can you all see that? If you all can see that, please tell me type options. Now, I know again, right? This is something that you may have heard for the first time, you may have heard before, but it's something that really helped me a lot. So that's why I really want you guys to know that it's very powerful. It is your solution number 3 is therefore deploy the Buffett option strategy for an unfair advantage. And I know that I'm squeezing a lot in 2 hours. I do hope you all have learned something. If you have learned something, can you all please type V? V means that I've given you some value. I really, my job is one thing I'm very afraid is I confuse you further. But again, don't take it on yourself too hard. Within 2 hours, you absorb years of knowledge. Okay. So I do hope I already inspire you now. Okay. So I am very passionate about this. Anyway, there's a lot of testimonials, how people make from 4,000 to 12,000 in a year, how people make from 40K to 100K. We have people who become millionaires within a year. And these 2 years, I want to tell you, is a bit exceptional. Ever since COVID until now, the stock market has been going up. Moving forward, may or may not be so, but there's more volatility. As long as there's stock market and you pull a long-term perspective, right, you will be able to make money, okay? I don't want to overpromise you guys, tell you that just because all these guys make 100,000, make 1 million, okay, this guy, right, he actually turned 200K into 1.3 million in 7 months. His name is called Hardy. Interestingly, he was my university classmate. So this was me on the stage giving him the $1 million award. I want to share with you guys this. All these are real things. There's no point for me show you fake things for you. You all can go and check and know that I'm a fake, right? And so many people actually say, well, how much they make. But the key thing is this. Actually, for me, right, all these options, right, it is something that you do need to spend effort to learn. It is not something that is so simple that it's intuitive. It is not something like little children know how to do immediately. Now, can little children learn? Answer is yes. Can older folks learn? Answer is yes. We have range of students who learn. The thing is, if you put effort to learn, you will get an advantage. If you don't put the effort to learn, you'll never get an advantage. Now, while there's so many testimonies and so many stories, right, I want to share with you one of my favorite. My favorite is actually Joseph, who is the father of 2 children. For me, I don't know why you're investing. For me, I'm investing because of my family. So for him, he learned options investing in 2017. Okay, by the way, I'm going to wrap up already. So you don't mind, I just play you this video just to inspire you and just to tell you that maybe you're like him, you have a lot of obstacles about why I should learn investing and things like that. Later, after his video, I point you to more resources. Some of them is my own courses. I just tell you upfront first. But I hope that you listen to what he say, because you can potentially be like him in 1 to 2 years' time. Okay, Ken? I don't know how to play the video. Wait. Never mind. I think this video, sorry, maybe this is not the video that's working. Okay, but basically for him, right, what happened is he was actually communicating with Chloe. So because he was in the insurance line, he already left his job, and then he moved to UK. Now he has the freedom to live anywhere because finances is no longer the issue. Now, how many of you want to have a situation that money is not an issue? If you would love to have that, please type me. Okay, please type me. So I want to share with you that all this is really highly possible. And the thing is, I want to go back to reason number 1. Even though I do hope that you all realize that what I'm showing you is really what we are doing. I'm showing you real account, and I may teach a little bit fast. I understand that. But if let's say one of the reasons why you still do not take action is because you feel that you don't have proper training, then I want to point you to more resources. Is that cool? Now, if this is one of the reasons, like, wow, I feel very inspired, but I do need proper training. Where can I get proper training? If you're asking this, can you please type 1? Then I will do some promotion on my own course already. Okay? Can Now, before I promote my own course, how long did I buy options for? Okay. When I buy a long-term call, I go for the maximum length. Sometimes it can be up to 2 years to 3 years. Okay, 700 over days to 800 days. 2 years plus, not 3 years. Okay, good question. Feel free to ask me more questions. I would love to answer more. Okay, I don't want to just come here and then just to make you feel like I want to sell you something. Okay, Can Okay, great. So if you want to have more proper training, there are a few places you can go. Now, this place I super highly recommend because Warren Buffett is learn from this place. So I cannot go to bed or leave this webinar, right, not telling you about this particular resource, because I feel like it's doing the whole world a disservice. So in Columbia University is the place where Warren Buffett learned and become a billionaire. The foundation of the investing, real Buffett investing, comes from here, Columbia Business School. Can you all please help me type CBS, Columbia Business School or Columbia University? It is still doing like classes in US. Unfortunately, now you can already fly over. But you can see every year they have classes. The course fee is, in my opinion, I think is really ridiculously affordable and cheap to learn how to become a millionaire. It's only 7,000 plus in USD. And this is something that Warren Buffett actually pay even more because he took a 3 years program. Okay. Now, don't you all agree that 7,000 plus to become a millionaire, to learn the skills of a million billionaire is actually very, very valuable? If you all agree, help me type V now, for very valuable. For me, I didn't learn that initially. Subsequently, I went to learn from quite a number of places. For me, I learned directly from Mary Buffett. And initially, right, when I first learned from her, this was my school fees. It's $35,000. It may be a little bit on the high side, but I felt very grateful because I got a mentor, someone who learned from Buffett family, someone who's running a $1 billion fund who guide me. Now, I want to share with you this. When I went there years ago, there wasn't any other classes in Singapore like what I'm doing now, teaching me. Otherwise, maybe I wouldn't have fly there because I didn't have much choices and online learning wasn't that popular back then. So you're a bit luckier than me. I mean, if you have started together with me, of course, maybe now you don't regret, but for me, this is how much I paid. Now, for if you want to learn recordings, right, I do a bit of my own promotion, I don't mind. So I do have my own online course. I have stock investing program. This is recorded one. And I also have ultimate options strategy. Now, if you have not learned about options before, it is good to learn stocks. So you can actually have both. Now, let me share with you a little bit. So this is my online program. You can see, later I can give you the link if you want to enroll. You can see I'll teach you exactly how to actually navigate the brokerage account, how to understand financial statement within 7 days, how to pick good stocks, valuation, and so on. Okay. So this one, it is in USD 597. My options, right? Remember I told you I don't teach options anymore. This one is 997 because last time I used to teach for a lot more. Now later I give you all other good discount. Okay. This is how I use. Remember Straddle. This one is the one that I use for the Bitcoin. Now, if you actually invest like $1,000 and you learn how to make like 16 over 1,000, 100 over $1,000, it's definitely worth it. Correct? Okay. Enough of my promotion. So this is the option strategy. Now, actually, I'm here on behalf of Buffett Online School, so I shouldn't promote my own program. Now, Mary Buffett, because she know that people want to learn all these methods and she want to teach them properly, she actually set up this school. So I'm one of the lecturer, but I sort of retired. After I set the school together with her, we have this whole entire school that will be actually teaching you how to learn OMI, Options Millionaire Intensive. Can you all please help me type OMI? Now, if you are interested in this, today, because you're in the webinar, and I got good news for you, because I'm the founder of Buffett Online School, I can give you special things that maybe next time you come and listen, don't have one. So if you want to have a very special bonus and special discount, then you all stay back a bit more. Then I'll do the promotion. Okay. So this one is something that I think you're very lucky. Okay, because I'm not kidding you guys. You're very lucky because if you attended some other of my other fellow trainers talk, right, you all won't be able to get what I'm going to give you guys. Okay. So anyway, this is for people who are interested. OMI is a 3 days program over the weekend on Zoom. It's all recorded now. I mean, not recorded. It's all on Zoom now, and the whole thing is recorded. You can rewatch again. It's interactive. So if you are interested, you all just stay back another 10 minutes. I will tell you guys this program. Is it okay? Now, I'm going to give you guys a choice. For those who are interested, I'm going to just play this testimonial again from one of my students who have learned all this option strategy for more than 10 years already, and he has been using this option strategy up to 10 years plus. And for him, he became financially free in less than 3 months. One of the fastest students. I'm going to play you this testimonial. If you're interested, after the testimonial, just stay back another 10 minutes. I will show you a super crazy bonus that I'm going to give you guys. Okay, Cam? So if you're all good, please help me type G for good. And I'm going to play you this video. His name is called Kelvin Lai. And his story is very, very inspiring also.
I'm currently a stay-home dad. In 2011, I had a medical condition, and basically I had to quit my job and basically look for alternative stream of income while I was recuperating at home. And Sean invited me to attend his value investing class. So at that point in time, I didn't know much about value investing, but to be honest, I was a bit intimidated because I have no financial background. But I think having attended the class, it really struck a huge interest in me. And Sean basically managed to make the entire session very understandable for somebody with no financial background like me. Results over the last 3 years have been very encouraging for myself and my family. We've been able to, on average, generate almost 5-figure sum a month over the last 3 years. Money I'm able to generate through value investing basically exceeds my family's monthly expenses. So it more than covers that. So basically it is financial freedom. So with that, I'm able to make a conscious choice to spend more time with my family should I so be.
All right. So this is my goal. My goal is to make sure more people have choices. That's why when Mary asked me to set up Buffett Online School together with her, I mean, I also help out a bit lah. Frankly, I also like to retire. I like to spend time with family also. I guess once in a while, also come and help out is also okay. So the reason, I mean, why I put all my courses on recording is so that it is automated lah. Then I don't need to come and teach. But the thing is this, for OMI specifically, it will be interactive on Zoom. Interactive on Zoom. So that's where we'll show the account. The trainers will go through with you. Okay. And then that's where you can ask questions. We can see your account. You can see our account. Then we can do together lah. Okay. So once a month, it's actually once a month. Every month, we set aside one weekend. Once a month, one weekend on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Singapore time. So on Friday, it will be 7:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, it will be 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It will be live. L-I-V, live. Can you help me type live? Okay, live means it's on Zoom live. You can ask questions. And I need you guys to prepare your brokerage account before you all come for this because it's going to be very practical. It's going to be very hands-on. We're going to do a lot of things together. Very, very important. Okay. So let me explain to you what's OMI. And later I'll tell you what's the crazy founders discount that I'm going to give you guys. Okay. So now, this is not for everyone, obviously. Okay. So this is for you if you don't want to waste your time learning all over the place on YouTube, everywhere. It's a bit messy. We go through the one that's proper, by Buffett approved. Mary actually used, I use, Warren Buffett also used. So many people use already, okay? Then you don't want to own self try and error. Actually, this is okay. If you don't, even if you don't learn from us, please go and learn from Colombia or somewhere. Please, try and error is very, very damaging because you may lose confidence, you may lose a lot of money. Okay. If you want someone to teach you step by step so that you can have consistent result, we will go through exactly what we do, and it will be. I think my other trainers can explain a lot more better than me. By the way, I really apologize if I don't explain very well because I've not been teaching this for 2 years or what. I just really didn't go through proper teaching. A lot of other investors are stronger than me in teaching. Okay, so okay, if you are already very seasoned, you're frustrated, and you want better guidance, this is for you also. And also, if let's say you got other unit trust fund, and then you want more, you want to have exponential, not just stuck down there. Okay, so now what you're going to learn, I'm going to share with you. When you come for OMI, the first thing you're going to learn is how to pick good stocks. Fundamental analysis, the Buffett way of investing. Can you all please help me type stocks? Now, a lot of people, but I thought I want to learn about options. Now, you must understand this. Options apply on wrong stocks is disaster. But once you know how to pick the good stocks that will help you make money, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you can sit back, relax, like chicken genius, go all over the world, like Manson, quit the job. This is very important. So you all don't come for the course and say, hey, why are you teaching me stocks? Waste my time. I won't slap you, okay? I won't slap you, but I'm going to tell you, stocks is the fundamental. I want you guys to really make real money for long term. For long term means like every month, and for the rest of your life, not just 1 time, 2 times. So that's why we'll be going through the checklist, how to do valuation, how to know exactly what's the price. I give you all a very quick shortcut, and it works on. By the way, the things I teach you, I'm not bullshitting you. I also use them. But when you come for OMI, in that 3 days, we will spend a very good amount of time to go through exactly how to calculate the Buffett way. Okay, then you will know okay. Then, okay, some of us like to look at charts. For me, I'm also still learning this from the rest of my trainers, but I'm really making money consistently already. This one will help you to have precision when to go in, when to come. Okay, so this one is talking about stocks. Now, after stocks, the next thing, this one a lot of people are ready. We are going to teach you four very powerful option strategy. There's so many strategy. Why only 4? Because these 4 are the ones that is the most necessary. The rest of them not so necessary. And the rest of them is you backside itchy, you go and play out. Okay, but I'm going to teach you 4. Can you please type 4? 4. The first one is the BOSS income strategy. Now, I really demonstrate to you. So why do you still need to go through, right? We want you to master it. It's not just teach you. We want to go through with you over and over again, tell you what stock to use. Then you can actually consistently make the income. Okay, so BOSS is the number 1. Okay, so for those who love income, this one is something that we'll go through quite a bit. Now, number 2, we will teach you strategy exponential, strategy X. This one, there's specific rules and setup. Just now I show you the very simple one. In fact, the way that I show you, I can tell you it is pretty basic and quite enough to go through more detail. Like example, there's this thing called volatility. You need to check certain things. We'll tell you how to check and the specific criteria and setup. So this is the one that makes millionaires. Okay, this is the one that if your account is less than 100,000, please use this one first. Okay, please use this one. Okay, help me type X. This one really, I wish that you all master this one first. In fact, BOSS is very simple. Now, once you got strategy X, 100,000, you can split half to use. 50,000 use strategy X, 50,000 use BOSS. Now, the third one is this one. It is how to use protection. Okay, I'm not talking about birds and bees, but I'm talking about protection in terms of, now, if the stock market crash, right, you don't want to suddenly lose 50%, correct? We will teach you a method on how to make sure even if the stock market crash, you can use options to buy insurance for yourself. There's a way to do that one. Especially if your portfolio is very big. I don't want you to suffer. Wow, how come suddenly I lose like $500,000? Some of them suffer this. So once you learn this, you can sleep at night peacefully. Your money income come in, your exponential growth in, even market crash, you're also not scared. Now, mastery 5, which is strategy number 4. This is my favorite. This is called strategy X plus. Can you all please tell me type X plus? X plus, right, is exponential income. Just now I told you exponential or income, correct? What about combining both? But this one is the most advanced technique. Means that this one on day 3, then you will learn. But in order to learn this very well, you must go through strategy X, you must go through BOSS. Then we will tell you the specific rules for strategy X plus. This one, a lot of people love it a lot. You can see we give you specific entry exit rules. But this one can make you income very, very powerful. So you can see a lot of people say, okay, I achieve 50% growth in my portfolio strategy. And this one is strategy X plus. You can see strategy X plus. Then a lot of people, I collect 7 to 10% premium every month. So if let's say you got $10,000, you can actually collect maybe 1,000 every month. Isn't that good? Okay, so this is X plus. X plus is the most advanced. Okay, so some of you, if you attended, right, you all know that this is one of my favorite. In fact, if you are my personal friend, I sit down to drink coffee with you, I will teach you this one specifically. This one, we will teach you on day 3 morning coffee together. Okay, so now we will tell you the roadmap on how to actually get your first million. Go through BOSS first, but after that, right, focus on strategy X. Then along the way, deploy strategy X plus. Okay, so now, if after 3 days, okay, it's a 3 days event. Later I'll tell you this. You can go to the website. I'll give you a special link to register. You need to have a special URL to register. You can check the latest date. You can choose the date that you want to come. Now, after 3 days, what if you still got questions? Inevitably, what we are giving you like 10, 20 years of experience. No worries. Our whole entire 3 days, the one that we are teaching you, will be recorded, and you will have a lifetime access to the recording. How many of you love this? If you love this, please help me type LT, lifetime access. Now, on top of that, right, this one I don't want to promise you first, but as the founder of BOS, as the founder of this program, what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to add right a community to it. So how many of you will love the idea that even after 3 days, we continue to interact in a closed Facebook group to continue to answer your question, to give you more stock ideas? If you love that, I want to see that people will come. Otherwise, I set out this community, nobody come, then I talk to myself. If you all love that, right, can you all please help me type CC for community, especially for people who go through OMI. This is something that I'm going to push for because I'm the founder. Okay, if you all like that, if you all don't like then don't want. Okay, so this is something I wish that someone do for me, I want to do for you guys. Okay, so again, summarize. 3 days OMI. Number 1, you will learn all about stocks, the Buffett way of investing. Basically, the mastery number 1, right, is basically you're learning what you're learning in Colombia. So it's worth like, how much is that? 7,000 plus already, okay? Now, the next one, the next 4 is income strategy. Income strategy for options. Number 2 is strategy X, exponential. Number 3 is downward protection. This one, very powerful, very important. You will have a peace of mind. Number 4, okay, number 4 option strategy is strategy X plus. Using little capital, you can make income every single month and quite a substantial amount of income, okay? And then finally, your roadmap to the first million. So this whole 3 days, right, okay, before I share with you how much is the investment, how many of you would like to have all these skills? If you love to have all these skills, please tell me type OMI, okay? Now, I just want to share with you very, very openly. Okay, you have lifetime to access of recording, and this year I'm going to push out a community. Okay, this is something that I will push out together with you guys. Okay, so now I want to share with you in Colombia, they are actually the investment is 7,006, which I think very affordable to become a millionaire already. Now the good news is this: our OMI, because it is actually hosted in Singapore. Okay, you don't have to fly to US, you don't have to actually pay the air ticket, you don't have to actually risk COVID. It is a lot more affordable as well. Now, in the past, when we do physical classes, okay, it is about 4,000 plus. So if you add the tax, the GST, it'll be about 4,005. So this whole 3 days, right, if you come for the physical class, it's about 4,005. The good news is this: now it's on Zoom, right? On Zoom, you don't have to actually, I don't have to book hotel, I don't have to book all this. You will get a huge savings, okay, huge savings. Now, even by 4,005, right, I want to share with you this. You actually invest 4,005 to become a millionaire or to make income every month. Don't you all think it's already very valuable? If you all know that it's very valuable, please help me type V. I want to know how you all understand this thing or not. Because sometimes I want to share with you all the worry I have. If I'm going to share with you the discount, how you all can actually get it at a very good deal. Then you all see the price, you all say, hey, how come so cheap? A lot of people say, so cheap. Then because it's affordable, then people will feel like, hey, they don't value it anymore, you know. That's my worry. Is it okay to give you all a very good discount, but you all still really pay attention, 3 days, pour full attention, and then give your 100% focus? Don't suddenly, because I pay so little, I hungry, I go and eat, I go toilet. Can you all give me 100% attention? If can you all put 100%? This is my key concern. I think you all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes people pay very little, they look down on the value of it. Okay, can So please really give me 100% attention. Okay. So I want to share with you, it is almost free. I'm going to share with you how to make it almost free. Because I really hope that people who are here in this webinar, I mean, there's a couple of hundreds of you guys, right? I think it's not by chance that you're here. There's a certain reason you're seeking. So I'm going to give you some bonuses to acquire this skill at a super affordable rate. Okay. Now, the first bonus, I'm going to help you to actually sort of like make it almost free, right? The first bonus is this. You are going to have our OMI all-weather stock list. Now, after I posted the stocks that I will buy in 2020, I feel a bit sick already. I don't feel like posting publicly anymore because I get a lot of questions because people don't know how to do. Then sometimes they do wrongly. But because you are coming for these 3 days, right? Immediately, once you register today, I'm going to give you the stock list. How many of you want this? If you want this, please type me. Okay, please type me. Okay. Now, so I tell you, I don't post this anymore. So all done for you, all weather portfolio stock list, it will be given to you. You will know exactly what to buy, when to buy, and even what strategy to use. So it's not just like the stock like that, but we'll tell you what strategy to use. Okay. Who would like to have this? Okay. Now, so after you have the stock list, so what? After you have the stock list, if you just follow our specific instructions, you can easily make back 4,000 or more. Correct. Okay. But no, that's not all. That's not all. The next thing I want to do for you guys is this. So the bonus number one is you get a private portfolio watch list. But that's not all. That's not all. The number two thing is this. I want to give you a sponsorship rebate. Now, okay, let me explain to you very carefully. So the whole program, last time, people pay us 4,500. I'm going to give you a super rebate. But let me ask you this. If I give you the rebate, the savings, what do you do? Can you tell me what will you do with the savings? Please help me type down. What do you do with the savings? Because I'm going to give you a very huge discount. So the amount that you save, what should you do? The answer is you should use it to what? Invest. Can you all please type invest? So instead of 4,497, right? The rebate is going to be crazy. The amount that you're going to save is not a few $100s. We are going to, okay, you know, Colombia is 7,000 plus. Last time people pay us 4,500. You are only going to invest a small amount to get the whole access to what people have been paying for. Okay. The amount is only, okay, the sponsorship rebate, you're going to rebate $4,000. So the whole entire investment is only 90% of the whole thing. Okay, only 10%. So it's 90% discount. So you save $4,000, you know. How many of you want to get this special rebate? Now, this rebate, not everybody can give. So because I'm the founder, I can give you guys this special rebate because you are here. If you want this, you need a special URL to access this rebate. If you want it, can you all please type URL? And I want to share with you guys this. That's not all. Now, when you have that 4,000 plus savings, right? Let me tell you how to make this program totally free. Totally. Okay? How is this? You take that $4,000. Now, before you come for the program, later I'll show you the dates again. But every month we have one. You can come for either this month, next month, or 2 months later. But come as soon as possible. Now, once we actually get your registration, we'll send you an email and give you instructions to open up a real-life brokerage account. Take that brokerage account, fund the account. Fund the account with maybe about $3,000, $4,000. If you can fund with $4,000, please go ahead. Now, if you fund with $4,000, right, what we'll do is this. On day one, we will go through a hand-holding session to do a BOSS live trade. Do you guys remember just now when I go through the live trade of Pinterest and the live trade of Sketchers? On that day itself, when your account is ready and together with us during OMI day one, would it be very powerful if we show you exactly what to do and you do it together under our guidance? How many of you want to do live trade together? And guess what? If you fund it with $3,000 and we actually help you do the live trade together, right? and then you learn how to do it right, you can easily make back 497 what, right? The 497 is in Sing dollars, by the way. So if USD 400 plus, 500 plus a month, we can easily make back. That's why this whole program is free. It is just like a JOT, on job training. Okay, on job training, you do it together using your account to make back that 497. Who would love that? If you love the live trade, please help me type L for live trade. So this one, actually I've done it many times already, where I actually show exactly what I do. Last time I like to do that. I show the students, this one is live session. I show them exactly how. Then after that, right, the students will do it in front of me. So what happened now is you will do it in front of us using your account, and then we will check the account so that we know that you make the money back. So you can see like this. Okay, so like many of the students, so some of them, their account bigger, they make 3,500, some of them make a few hundred, but you can easily make back your course fee. You can see a lot of people type this. You can see, make money on the first day. No regrets after 1 month. My portfolio make more money than I earn in 1 month. So I mean, we have a lot of people who have gone through this already. So this is something you can see. It is quite easy to make back. Okay. So now, I want to share with you again. This is the bonus. So the third bonus is a BOSS live trade. Now, right now, I'm going to give you guys the URL for those who want to join us and then get access to all these bonuses. Right. Let me send you guys the special link. And you are super lucky because I'm here. Okay. Okay, now you all will see on your handphone, you all will see something like this. Okay, something, and take action. You can see. Once you click on take action, let me explain to you what's happening. Now, you can see these are the 3 days. Fill in your name, fill in your details, then you proceed to the payment. Then you can see that this is the amount. Now, you can see, let me show you something. If you look at the page, right, usually, day 1, day 2, day 3, usually the free bonus is only the starter portfolio watches only. But because today I'm here, right, can give you the live trade, and also I'm going to give you even more things. How many of you want bigger bonuses? But this bonus, because I'm here, it will not be repeated, okay? I'm only going to give those who, I mean, it's a bit of trust. I trust you. I'm going to give you this gift, and you trust me. You sign up. It's a trust in me, right? This one is for action takers, because I find it's easier to train people who are willing to take action. So after you fill up the thing, you click proceed to the next page, you will see the dates. Then you just click on the dates. And then if let's say you have any issues, later I give you an email, you can email in to say you want to change dates. But those who actually sign up in the next 10 minutes, right, I'm going to give you all a very special bonus. This bonus, I think already I also a bit heart pain. Okay. So now what is this bonus? Now this bonus is this. Okay, you can see this the QR code, this the link. I already put the link inside there. In case you all don't have the link, let me put it inside the chat. Okay, one question is, can previous graduate attend the revision FOC? The answer is no. And let me explain to you why. Okay, let me explain. Because, right, it is a live session, then we go through everybody's account. So if we always let our students receipt, then the class will be like tens of thousands of people. Then we cannot check through everybody's account. You know what I'm saying? So please watch through the recording again. Then, like I mentioned to you, we will launch this particular OMI community support. Okay, so thanks for coming back here again. I do hope you have learned something new today. Okay, now in these 10 minutes, right, I'm going to give you all a very special bonus. Okay, it's not even in the slides. Okay, so this bonus is this. Remember, I do have this particular online program. This one is taught by myself. Okay, how to invest in stocks. Okay, in 10 days. This one is in 7 days. I'll teach you exactly how to evaluate, how to screen. This is my personal program, which I promote for 597. How many of you would like to have this as a gift to you? I mean, it's ridiculous. This one is actually USD 597. But if you sign up for OLI today, which is 497 Sing dollars, I'm going to give this as a gift to you. How many of you will love this? If you love this, please type G for gift. If you all don't want, then I don't include because it's not in the email, everything. So if you want, later I have to actually put it into the email, then you all can access, give you all a special code. I'm going to design it. How many of you would like to have this? Now, the next thing I want to give to you guys, for those who sign up within the next 8 minutes and 9 seconds, okay, is my ultimate option strategy guide. It's a compilation of all my most powerful option strategy, which I no longer teach already. In ONI, you'll learn 4 of them. But to learn Straddle, the one that I use on the Bitcoin and stuff like that, right, is all inside here. And I'll show you exactly the setup, how to do an actual case study. Hey, this one, people are still buying it for me at 997. Sometimes I give a 50% discount, also $500. How many of you who love to have this? If you love to have this, okay, then I think you quickly go and sign up now because there's only 7 minutes plus, okay? So this is something that for those who have attended OMI before, you know that there's no such this one because I'm not the one doing this particular presentation. But because I'm here, I want to give these guys to you because I want to feel good about myself being able to give gifts. Okay. So okay. Again, let me see what are some of the questions you all have. Do we take cash? Okay. Again, let me just type. So this is the link. Now, if you got issues, okay, there's a bank transfer. But let me tell you what happened first. You click on the link that I give you first. You see, once you click on the link, you all need to register this first. Quickly register this. Then at least it is locked in within the next 6 minutes and 48 seconds. It is counting down now, okay? Please quickly go and register. Because once you miss this time, I will just cut it off. And then after that, you will not get the special bonus, which is my own compilation, which you cannot get anywhere else on. I mean, you can get you have to pay this amount, but now you're getting it as a gift when you join OMI. And I prefer you all to join OMI because there's an interactive, they can look through your account, they can guide you, okay? So please fill in this first and then proceed to payment. They will teach you how to actually go for bank account and things like that, okay? And then you can choose your dates. Go and look through the dates. It is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it is once a month, okay? If you cannot choose, if with both dates you cannot, later I tell you what to do, Now, so now only in the next 10 minutes this is gonna happen. Okay. No, there's no installment plan. For 497 SGD, I do hope that if you break it down into 1 year, it is less than $1 a day, you know. It's less than 1 copy a day. So please actually take this amount, go and learn something. If you can afford 497, how are you gonna invest? Okay. I'm not trying to put you down. I'm a bit concerned about you. So please do something about your finances. Okay. Now, some quick Q&A. Let me see how much time I have. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. So while you all register, go ahead, quickly register first. So you don't miss out the opportunity to get my special bonus. Okay? This one, only for those within the next 5 minutes. Okay? Next 5 minutes and 29 seconds. Okay? So let me show you some common Q&A. What if you cannot attend this month's class? No problem. Once you register, you will get a welcome email. In their welcome email, it is by support@optioninsiders.co. Email them, okay, just reply them and say, I cannot attend this month. They will send you the rest of the months one, okay? Every month we set aside one. There's no way every month you cannot, but please attend as soon as possible, okay? So the dates are on the website. So guys, please go into the website and then fill this up. Okay? Example, once you fill this up, you will submitting, you will see the dates. Then they will tell you how to do the bank transfer, everything, okay? And the email is here. Okay, the dates, you all can see, they will give you some of the dates. You all can see some of the dates at the site. You all must fill in, then you all can see the dates, okay? And then you all can choose the different months, okay, the different dates, and then just wait for it to fill it up, okay? 4 minutes, 30 seconds, So, okay, so please email them. You must register to get a bonus, and immediately, tonight, you will get access to my options strategy. So even before coming for the class, you can see how I do everything already. The BOSS, the Strategy X, is actually, let me tell you guys a secret. So please do come for the class as well. Let me tell you guys a secret. I don't call it Strategy X or BOSS, but all the strategies are already here. So even before coming for the class, if you go and watch the video, you will see my specific setup and you will see how to do it. Plus, you're going to get our stock list, so you know how to do already. But I do hope that you all actually really pay attention to the class. The class is very invaluable because it's interactive. Okay, it's interactive. Okay, where to register? Again, for those who are still missing it, how come like that? I'm going to put it in the chat. Can you all see in the chat there's a link? Click on the link. You all can click on the link. You all can go to this page already. Then you can fill up. Okay? You all can see on the bonus usually don't have all these things on. But because I'm here, that's why I can share with you. Oh, one more thing I want to share with you guys. Now, these are the people who will be training you. You have Chloe, you have Pete, you have Joe, Sarah. So they will be the one training you. Okay, some of you say, hey, Sean, you're not the one training us. Dude, if I have to be the one training you for the last 10 years, something is wrong with my method, you know. Because I've seen some people, right, they train people investing for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It's always them one. How come if their investment method is so good, they cannot get someone else to train? It's the method, it's not me. You all think about it. Think about it. Some of you guys can after that become the trainer also. In fact, some of my students go and open up their own class. I'm okay with it, one. It shows that the method works. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so I know I'm very good looking and very charismatic, but don't expect me to be there because but you'll get access to my online recording. Okay? Can so I want to say this very upfront. Okay, the trainers are as entertaining as me. I think you will like them quite a lot because they have been helping out to train, so they will be able to explain certain things a lot better than me because investing is one thing. All of us, we are investors, but learning how to train properly is another thing. And they are a lot more, they speak not as fast as me. Sometimes I speak very fast, okay? So there's a class every single month. If you cannot attend, just go reply the email. Now, next question is, which country stock market can this apply to? Okay, we are focusing a lot. We are focusing a lot on the US market. I want to share with you options in US. Can other country use? Answer is yes. But none of them is as matured and as sophisticated as US. So go for where you know you can make money. Don't try to apply it on funny. Okay, like I tell you, China market, all this, not so easy to apply. I tried it myself and then didn't get as good results. I want to tell you very upfront. We want to tell you how to make the money. Okay, fair? So next one. What if I miss a few portions of the lesson? Don't worry, everything is recorded. But don't miss. Just because it's only 497 and you won't treat it seriously. I feel a bit heart pain because I spent 35 over thousand. I spent thousands of dollars to attend classes. And because I spend quite a lot of money, then I definitely won't miss. I don't want you all to miss. But no problem. If you really miss, you get lifetime recording. But you cannot ask questions, you see. When you are there, you can ask questions better, correct? Okay. So the next one is how are lessons conducted? It is it's recorded via Zoom. Now it's not Zoom. Now it's Webinar Jam. On Zoom, we can see each other's face. You can don't show your face if you don't want, okay? So, but we can see your account and things like that, okay? So the next thing is, which brokerage can you use? Okay, what if I can't fund it before OMI? Really don't worry now, okay? So in the welcome email, we'll give you specific. Now, this one I want to explain. We want the best for you. What we are using is TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade. So just now, those that I show you, this account is TD Ameritrade. So during the class, we'll tell you how to open the account and open like a demo account. But unfortunately, sometimes it is a little bit slow to open. So we will share with you other ways to open. But don't worry. We will go through how to use the brokerage one. And the brokerage, right, all of them is quite similar. Not exactly the same, but quite similar, okay? So once we teach you one, probably you'll know how to use the rest, okay? We will give you specific instruction. We will show you the video, how to open the account, everything, okay? Inside the email. Minimum capital can be as little as $100. But I want to share with you, start with about 2,000 to 3,000. Start with 3,000, 4,000, even better, okay? Oh, okay, thumbs up. So if you all miss the time, okay, I'm reading some of the comments. Some of you actually cannot complete. Okay, I know that some of you are trying to make the payment but cannot. I'm going to put another 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So you all don't be so stressed out. Another 10 minutes to access all the bonus. Okay, final 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to put 15 just in case you're already finding your like payment issues and stuff like that. So for those who got payment issues, once you go through the page, everything, you can try to do bank transfer. You can try to use PayPal. Okay, so you can refresh the thing again. So you got now 15 minutes. Don't worry. Then the thing is that you must register. At least when you go through the registration to say you are interested, I capture it already. So if the payment comes in slightly later, don't worry. I consider it as part that you register within the time limit. Okay, Ken? So don't be too worried. I'm not here to like really stress you out. Okay. Okay, if you have made the payment, everything, congratulations. You'll get all my bonuses later. And then I think you'll enjoy my options. Okay, the options after you learn finish, come for the OMI. And then I want to share with you the trainers that will be teaching you. They will be treating you like beginners. Understand? So if let's say they teach you certain things that's a little bit different from mine, you listen to them first. Because theirs is very foundational, very strong one. Mine is, I will go through a little bit more advanced. Okay, Ken? Because I've been investing for many years. Sometimes I want a bit more advanced to make myself feel good. Okay, Ken? Now, once you sign up, what can you expect? You'll receive a welcome email within 1 hour. We will tell you how to join the Facebook group, how to open the brokerage account, and all the bonus gift that just now I mentioned. You all must give me some time because now I'm setting up the bonus gift into the email. Otherwise, you all won't get one. Okay, if you don't receive an email, please check your spam box for support@optionsinsider.co. Please check this. Don't freak out. Okay, you'll find it inside your spam box. If don't have inside your spam box, email us to tell us you already like make payment, everything, but you didn't receive. Okay, So we are under Mary Buffett Business School, BOS, Buffett Online School. This one, if anything wrong, don't go and find her lah. She complain to me, how come people sign out got problem? Just email us, okay? But you know that it's backed by Mary Buffett one, okay? Buffett family. Okay, if you already attended OMI, so like I mentioned to you, only for today's those who sign up, then you can get okay. So don't be upset, don't be angry. Sometimes got this special bonus because the founder is here, then you'll get okay. So this is the thing So can you sign another day? Okay, if you next time come back, probably will be Chloe, they all speaking already Then they will not be able to give you what I give you. This is something I can guarantee you. You cannot get the things that they mentioned. I mentioned one because it's my gift for you. Okay, so okay about 10 minutes. So this is the last page. You can use QR code. You can use the link for those who have signed out. Okay, if you register tomorrow, okay, Sui, unfortunately, like I mentioned to you, the particular bonus that I set for this within this 15 minutes, right, you will not get the bonus ready. So you can sign out tomorrow, but you will not be able to get my options. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything, because otherwise tomorrow I have to go and set again, okay? So I'm just going to set one time for those who sign up now. You're going to get this and that's it. If you miss out, you cannot blame me. Otherwise, it's not fair for people who go and sign up now. Then I don't honor my words. I say, okay, tomorrow also can. Then I become a very cheapskate, right? Okay, so I don't like to do that also, okay? So, is it a good time to do strategy X on QQQ? In my opinion, the answer is yes. Yes. Is there a live chat with the trainers? Yes, answer is yes. Yes, okay, if you cannot log on in the Ameritrade website in Malaysia, don't worry, Iho. So what we will do is this, let me just, hang on, let me stop sharing. Okay, so got about 10 more minutes. Please do your best to register within the time to get all the bonuses. Now, for Malaysia, we understand cannot use TD Ameritrade. So we'll give you instructions, and then inside there, they will tell you, you can either use Interactive Broker or Moomoo, these two. Now, because we ourselves use it, we tested it, we know that they are credible. The thing is this, during the training, you still need TD Ameritrade. If during the training, we keep switching around the brokerage, a little bit confusing, correct? So you can use TD Ameritrade demo account. That one will tell you how to get it. Demo account, anybody can use one from anywhere. We'll tell you how to get it, so that you will see the same screen as us. After you see the same screen, you know what to do, then we will tell you how to go to your brokerage to execute the particular trade. Then you will make the real money. Otherwise, it's just practice only. Got it, no? So, yes, Mary Buffett is the shareholder of this particular company. It is her company, Mary Buffett Business School. She and I are the shareholders. So she got more shares. In case you want to know, okay, she's the shareholder of Mary Buffett Business School. Okay, so all this is directed by her. And when COVID is over, she actually missed us quite a lot. She said that she want to fly over, and then we can have a big gathering for all the students. Okay, this is what we are aiming for. Can see the ACRA registration of company. The UEN, everything is there already. You want to go and find out. Okay. So okay, if you're very uncomfortable with us and all that, actually I don't mind this, because it shows that you are a very hardworking person. Okay. Then the UEN is here, you can go and search. Okay. The company is Mary Buffett Business Private Limited. You can go and search. Okay. So this one up to you to go and search. But no problem. I don't blame you for wanting to do your due diligence. But if you miss the timing, then you cannot blame me. Okay. So okay, is it stuck? Okay. So now the last thing is this. Okay. Okay, you all can also go and search for options millionaire intensive. You all can go and read the reviews. We cannot fake all the reviews on So you'll see people say one of the best course. Okay, worth the money, great content. Then they do okay, go record all this. So you can see now this is all the review, and you can go and click through. These are real people Oh, got Japanese also. Wow, very curious. Never see. These are real people. It's not we own self go and add people on. Okay, so you can go and see now. So I know it's a leap of faith. I know that it is asking you to trust us and also give yourself a chance. But what's the worst case scenario? So your risk is 497. But if you don't receive the email by 1 hour's time, I mean, if you receive the email, you get all my bonuses. It's really worth more than 497. If you want to own self buy my online course, you can buy but it's 997. Doesn't make sense, correct? So do watch this and then do come for our program. Okay. Let me see any last question. You can use Ava Trade, no problem. Okay. So okay, I mean for the coach, whoever there's a trainer, right? Is actually up to Mary Buffett to decide. So I'm not the one who decide the trainer. So please pardon me if I don't know exactly who is the trainer. If she wants me to train that particular month, then I have to go and train also because I'm indebted to her. So she's the overall dean. So she arranged all this one. But typically, most of the time will be our fund manager, which is Pete, because he's the one managing the fund. So he has a lot more insights on the bigger scale. And fund managers, they get a lot more information. So he'll be teaching you. Very likely there'll be Chloe lah. The reason why they like Chloe is because she's one of the top rated trainers. So a lot of people like her lah. So other than these two, usually maybe have one more, maybe myself, maybe Joe Sarah. But that one, I don't promise you guys. Otherwise, later you say I break my promise, okay? But typically, I will always opt out. I say, hey, let them train. I want to go fishing and stuff like that. Okay, can I? So, okay. Can I give you a bit more time as you are trying to sign out? Hey, don't worry. Okay, there's still 7 minutes. I think 7 minutes should be enough time. Okay, I'm going to round this up to 10 minutes. Then I'm going to go and sleep already. Okay, or I'm going to stop this webinar already. Take afternoon nap, take night nap. Okay. So after that, within 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure will be okay. So as long as you registered and then go through the payment, it should be all okay. So I do hope that you have learned something. If you want to use other brokerage, no problem. It's just that during the training, we'll be using TD Ameritrade to standardize. Otherwise, we keep jumping brokerage. It's very confusing for the students. Okay, Ken? So thanks a lot for joining me. You register, but don't know whether the application went through. You must check your email to see whether the payment goes through or not. Okay, Ken? So do go through the link again. You can see the link is here. Let me just put in one last time into the chat. Then I will wish you guys all the best, and I do hope that you have benefited today from today's sharing. And whether you learn from us or not, do pick up investing as a powerful way to build your wealth. Do pick up options for the unfair advantage because it's really super powerful. But do it correctly, do it safely, use the Buffett way, use the fundamental way of investing first, then add options to it. Because once you do that, right, it will literally change your finances. This one is seriously, I can assure you. Now, if you don't really like us because of my face, my hair, my specs, no problem lah. But go and learn from somewhere else. Make sure you do it correctly. Okay. So I wish you guys all the best. Okay. And sure, for those who have registered and do it 1 or 2 months later, I wish you guys all the best. I'll see you guys around. At least in the community, I'll be there. The 3 days, the trainers will take good care of you. You will have access to my investment strategies immediately after this. Give it about 1 hour. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for staying with me and wish you all the best. Good luck.